Good day, good afternoon, good evening everyone, this is Viper S for Viperland, and I've returned in Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. I'm a little bit further than I was last time, and by that I mean quite a bit. I've been playing on my off time. I'm actually about 24 hours in. Gone to a lot of places, and we're going to there. So yeah, that's our current setup. We're in the 26 range, almost everybody. Ash lagging behind, Penelo taking a lead. And for those who care, this is our job club. Vaughn's a knight in Bushido, Walthier's a mechanist and black mage. I had a lot of fun with the secondary classes. Archer and like a blade user, monk and foe breaker, so you could use no weapons or big weapons, you know, best of both worlds. Ash white mage, time battle mage, get some heavier armor and some time magic, always nice. And Penelo, red mage, and I don't even remember what the other class does. It's some heavier armor. But yeah, that's where we stand so far. We've got one summon. I've given it to Ash. Most people have 3 quickenings. Bosch is lagging behind. So yeah, that's where we are. I'm rotating my party out constantly, just trying to keep everyone about the same level. It's probably not the best thing to do. I should really commit to a party of 3. Should also turn off that thunder, actually. Leveled. Friend, real quick. The thunder's really not holding its weight for damage, so let's see. Damage and the fire might not either. Do we have fire yet? No. Do we have Thundara yet? Hell no. Well, screw it. I'll leave it there, but I'm actually going to swap her anyway, because she leveled. So we'll swap her out for both here. There we go. I'm definitely doing a lot of murdering things for job points. I believe 2 members have a double LP accessory. I think Bosch has got the double XP accessory. I could be mistaken about that. Definitely could be mistaken. And the gambits are set up okay. I'm not super proud of them. But I also haven't sat down and really done much. It's kind of just attack things. I need to do a little better status curing. I do have Poach set up, which is great. It can definitely get you some extra items. When I've got Poach and Steel set up, things are pretty nice. So yeah, we need to climb this mountain and go to the place with the stuff. Specifically, Larsa and Ash both need to get to Bur Amistis. Better hurry. We'll see how hurrying we go, but... I might actually swap some of the gear at some point too, like... Bosch being sword or axe and shield isn't drastically different from Vaughn being sword and shield. I might try and give him a little bit of a more distinct equipment personality. Hello, Elro! Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Are you still out of states at the moment? And if so, are you on data? Because that's a big deal. Punch him in the butt. Okay, fine, the legs. We also have far too few people casting Libra, actually, so hold on. I think we've got at least 1 or 2 other people who have access to it. Libra... There. Simple, just Libra yourself occasionally. And Bosch has got it too. And he's got so few things set up. Yeah, we may as well. There we go. So now we'll be able to see stuff better. Honestly, going back to this game after such a long time, I'm having a really good time with it. My only gripe so far is if you've got Libra and you can spot a trap on the floor, you as protagonist or leader of party, whoever you're playing, can easily avoid it, but the rest of your party might not. I feel like if you have Libra active and you can see the traps... hello again, 5 names. Welcome to Viperland in the chat on a usual time stream instead of my early one. I feel like if you can see the traps, your party members should automatically avoid it if you do. But they don't. If it's on a narrow way, even if you, the controlled player, can sneak by, The rest of the party probably can't. And I don't like that. Ooh, red cap could be better. Probably not here. Ups HP. Let's see if anybody... No, I already bought enough for everybody. Boo. Well, vendor trash now. Oh, sorry to hear your connection's terrible. Well, thanks for stopping by to say hello at least. Hopefully your internet clears up a bit, or at the very least, hopefully you're having a good time down there. Because I feel like that's more important. We also, if I can find a teleporting save point, we do have some hunts to do that I've been putting off for a little bit. I've been trying to stick to the story to some degree, but I've also been doing a lot of farming stuff, not necessarily for XP, more for money. When I find a shop that's got like a new set of armor that people can wear, I want to make sure my party's geared up. So I'll go out and usually farm up things to sell. That's why I've got Poach set up, that's why I've got Vaughn set up to steal. He's the only one. Okay, well, note to self, kill that guy first. Ow. And let's say you are both 27. Well, that'll do. Actually, hold on. We need a... Bosch can go, both here can come back. I think. There we go. It's a specific setup to some degree. I actually have double EXP equipment on somebody, and I think it's Bosch. I should take it off, because I'm trying to keep everyone fairly equal. Or I should put it at least on, like, a healer or something that would really do well to be over-leveled. Well, you know, screw that. And I have no idea why I made both here my, my black mage. There's no reason for it. Just kind of a, why not? He's already at range, but he does mostly shooting things, which I believe currently... No, it doesn't silence. It does silence. Got it. Which is probably really good for these guys, since they seem to be casting a lot. And I've gotten a little better luck from treasure chests. I feel like they're better than they were in the original version. A storm spear, like, come on. I think you're the one that can use spears? What do you hear, Ken? I wouldn't trade her bow anyway. I guess I already had one. Alright. Nobody's got licensed spear 3, I guess. Alright, well... I swear she can get it. Let's check that, actually. It would lower his shield, though, so I'm not sure if I'd want to. Spear 3. Yeah. Also have a few points to spend anyway. I don't think potion lore is too important for her, but screw it. Battle lore is... Everybody still does at least a decent amount of physical damage, so I keep buffing that when I can. Honestly, none of the katanas have proven to be that great so far, in my opinion. Swiftness is always good, I don't know why I passed that up. And I'll keep the ability for katanas going. Anything to gain MP is nice. Let's just make it so that any gun we find we'll be able to use. Like that plan. Archer, I'm pretty sure I've already got the ability to use almost any bow, other than that one. We'll wait on that. And most light armor, though we're probably not going to be using a lot of light armor. Sure, she doesn't really throw potions, but whatever. Now, if she does, they're better. I've got a bad habit of slacking on accessories. Considering they can be really good, I'm doing a bad job of getting enough licenses to actually use them. That would be cool if I had it. Sure, we'll take that one. Monk. I think we got most of the damage upping in the monk already. Kind of went straight down battle lore immediately. White magic would be great if we could have any of those yet. Sure. Yo, the voice acting is top notch. The only other thing you need to know, really, this guy, Balthier, best character. Hands down, 100%. See if we can get a better... There you go. Balthier, best character. Technically, Vaughn is main character, even though storyline-wise, you could make a better argument for either of these two legitimately being protagonist. But they gave it to Vaughn because they needed somebody totally unimportant to the story, I guess? Balthier is absolutely convinced he is the main character, even though he's not. He's definitely not the main character, but he is totally convinced he is, and I love it. It's a simple gag, but I like it a lot. In the original, everybody shared one big grid, kind of like 10, but not quite as expansive. In this one, you have to separate people into jobs, so it makes it a little more having to figure stuff out, which is what I'm doing now. I've got a bunch of points. I'm putting them in. So you get EXP for levels, but you also get LP that you put on this board to get passives and bonuses and whatnot. And that should be the party. There we go. Back to the exploring. The voice acting is top notch. It's really weird. When I first played through this game when it came out, I wasn't as big a fan. I really liked 10, and this one just, I don't know, didn't really resonate with me very much. I feel like it's because it was quite different. All the summons are different. It's no longer Ifrit, Shiva, any of those. They're totally different summons. This art style is quite a bit different. Very stylized, very cool, but definitely different. The story isn't quite save the world. Ooh, Demon's Bane. Do I already have that? See, I swear the treasure chest... Yeah, I already have it equipped. So that's current level sword. That cost me a lot of gil. It's not a save the world story. It's still fairly epic, but it's not like fate of the world. It's more like... It's more of a personal, like, two nations type fate thing. And at the time, I didn't like it as much. Honestly, I think the voice acting is not shabby. I mean... Maybe I'm mistaken? Balthier is great. Maybe I'm just focusing on Balthier. It could easily be. I feel like the voice acting is really not bad. That could just be my take on it, though. Like, now it's been a few years since the original game came out, I can really appreciate it for its differences from 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, whatever. All the other Final Fantasies. I feel like it really actually tried to do its own thing and break the formula a bit more. And honestly did a halfway decent job of it. People complained about the battle system, and I could see that. It is a bit slow, which is why in this one they added in the ability to just double speed the entire game if you want. I'm not using it right now because I kind of like the game. But if you were to want to, like when I'm just farming things for money, I do hit the button to double speed. Speeds things up, simple, excuse me, effective. Let's see it, more new equipment. I don't think anybody can use that. I didn't even have one of those. Half ice damage. Bet you that's helpful around here if anybody can wear it. Apparently nobody can wear it. Aha, you can. Lowers your magic power by 1, raises everything else important right now. Lowers your MP. Screw it. That's good. Half ice damage in a frozen mountain. Probably freaking allies. See, I dodged the trap. They didn't. I don't like that. It's like really the only complaint I've got right now is that. So they're level 28, we're like level 26, so we're give or take about where we should be. Why the rest of the party's not catching up, I don't know. And surprisingly, it's and a new crossbow too. Holy crap! You're a already wielding it, which means we could probably sell off the extras. But man, look at that Demon Bane sword when he's got it out. Like, that's a cool looking sword. At the very like Zelda. Damn it! from Majora's Mask. I can't remember it's like the Fierce Deity Link sword. It's got that like curve to it. So I'm pretty sure we're heading in the wrong direction. Yes. In fact, I did that kind of intentionally just to explore. This guy's still... Oh, he's a higher level. So we're going to turn back in a second. But we're going to see if we can kill this one. Nope, two things. I believe. I do not trust our ability to take them both down right now. I could pop quickenings or something, but not worth it. Yeah, right? Traps in plain sight. Way too strong for them. But I mean, if that's my biggest complaint so far, that's not really that bad, honestly. I know they changed the way that you get the Zodiac Spear, which is great, because that was easily the stupidest way to get an ultimate weapon in any video game ever. Maybe not the stupidest way, but the worst way for a JRPG. The original way to get the Zodiac Spear was there were 3 or 4 areas, maybe more than that. There were some areas scattered around the game that would occasionally have a random treasure chest there. It would look no different from any other treasure chest ever in the game, at all. It would look identical. But if you opened this particular randomly decided treasure chest, you could never get the ultimate weapon. So there were just full areas of the game that you had to have checked the guide and found out that these areas have a chest that you should never open. And that's how you get the ultimate weapon. And that's so bad for a JRPG. A JRPG is about finding everything. It's about looting everything. If you are anal about exploring and backtracking and talking to everyone and doing everything, that should be what gets you the ultimate gear in the game. Not whether you decided to skip looting things or not. It was so stupid. Thankfully they took that out of this version, which is great. Because I don't know why that was... Well, the reason that was originally there was just to get people to buy the guide, let's be honest here. Just like I'm sure there's really tough stuff. Like I remember some of the later hunts being really difficult. So I'm sure they want you to buy the guide for that type of stuff too, and that's fine. Difficulty things are cool. Locking the ultimate weapon behind a random chest that you can't open, stupid. There you go. Now the rest of you guys finish them off. But hey, they realized the error of their ways and went, nah, we're removing that. Which is, I give them credit for that. They also apparently introduced quite a few new weapons because they introduced new weapon types for the new classes, so yeah. Hell yeah, new stuff. So yeah, her crossbow and my gun do silence and slow, which is great because just with basic attacks we can actually cripple some enemies. Though, for the most part, the big boss enemies that I would want to cripple and slow are immune to it, but you know, what can you do? And for now, because it's still early game and things like ethers are not super oh, I guess I've got 60 of them. I swear I had 20 the last time I looked. I swear I had 20. Well, I was about to say, since ethers weren't super common, I haven't set up a lot of mana-based abilities. See, I want to open all these, and I'm going to. Ooh, I also want to kill that. I could easily get to them. The party is going to trigger at least one. Yep, there it is. But I could easily have gotten to all of them without any issue. It's only happened maybe a dozen times in my 24 hours of playing, so it's not the biggest complaint, but it's just a minor annoyance. I do know that I need to go northward for the story, which is why I'm exploring down here, because hey, loot, XP, treasure, usual JRPG stuff. You never go straight to the destination, that's no fun. I also kind of want to fight that big thing down there if I can find a way. I love the design of the crocodiles. They look all kind of goofy when viewed from the side, but when you see their actual face, they look super angry. Also, it's a very Ketchawacha type design. That's the other thing. The monster design in this game is very different from previous Final Fantasies, but really good. Like all Final Fantasies have at least decent monster design. But like, they can look a bit similar after a while. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Consistency is not a terrible thing, but it's also really cool to see them do really neat designs in a new way as well. Yeah, so I got Vaughn set up to try and steal when an enemy's at full health. assuming that we'll ping the enemy and lower him a bit of health. But if there's two enemies around at the same time, Vaughn does have a bad habit of just getting stuck in a stealing spree until we actually poke the second enemy, which is annoying, but I don't know a better way to do it. Exactly. If you can go straight for the main story. There's nothing wrong with that playstyle, but I want to see what's over here. I'd be down a ton of money. I'd probably be under-leveled if I just followed the story. And once we can find a decent teleportation point, I will start trying to do some of those other hunts. I think we're about a level that we might be able to give it a shot. Let's see. So we've got a rank 5 hunt. I think the highest one I've done so far and succeeded is rank 3. Alright, so we've also got a rank 3 hunt for a ringworm. We've got a rank 5 hunt for a snake. A rank 5 hunt for another ooze. And I think that's all we got right now. The rest are complete. So we got a few to try out. And I think some of them might be in the direction we're going. Murder all you guys. Actually, do you know what? Hold on. We can probably try Traveler to hit both of them. I don't know how much damage it does. Note to self, we're using Traveler more often. Oh, they might have been under-leveled. Hold on, what level are these guys? 27. Do you know what? Screw that, we're going to use Traveler more often. An AoE and it's a big hit. So how about... we do Traveler there, Traveler there. We'll see if the damage keeps up. In theory, it does damage proportional to the number of steps you've taken. Not equal, but like the more... see, that only did 11 for some reason. Why did that only do 11? And the other one did... alright, I'm confused. We'll see how that works going forwards. Crap, they're gonna hit it. Rejuvenation Trap. Well, that was unexpected. We also got a... yeah, okay. We lose the shield, but we still gain evasion. I don't understand how that's possible, but I'm gonna roll with it. Flame shield. No, you've currently got an ice shield. We want that in this area. Wow, we're actually getting upgrades here. Again, we want the ice shield in this specific area because we're in a frozen mountaintop. Of course we want an ice shield. Yeah, big damage, 11, no kidding. We've taken, for the record, 160,729 steps since I started the game. Alright, go ahead, Libra. And it does take longer to cast. That did not look like a big hit, so we're actually going to swap those back. And I got false numbers that first time. Alright, back to attacking. Let's see what's up this ways. Apparently didn't find a way down there again, but we'll find it eventually. I don't know whether I'm going to eventually platinum this game or not. Some of the trophies are tough. Like, they do include the hardest bosses in the game, which I never killed in the original version because Izuma is legendarily known for its absolute bananas amount of HP. It's got so much HP, you are fully allowed to leave the fight and come back. It would be very, very, very difficult to beat it in one sitting. Even if you had the perfect party, just the amount of time required alone for its HP. And that's one of the bosses that you need to get a trophy for. Your cat has claimed your leg. I mean, cats do like to do that. Alright, got more level. Can we swap out 28 for a 27? There we go. I think I've actually got Pinello set up to cure undead too, which is nice. Oh, no. Steal this. No, steal this. There we go. Damn it, did you already silence Pinello? Oh, but Okay, so I do have some people set up. 28 ice elemental shouldn't be too bad. Especially with a few people taking less ice damage. This thing's immune to damage. Okay. Weak to electricity. Hold on. Once he's done with that, I can swap out Vaughn for Fran, who's got electricity, though maybe not a lot. It'll still actually hit him. Didn't expect it to be immune to physical. That was expected. Let's actually get Althea back. I think he's got thunder as well. He's my black mage, he better. Oh, lightning weak. Cast. Bigger thunder. He doesn't use much of his mana anyway. There we go. That should also do. Come on, don't let us die. And don't get Fran silenced. With nobody apparently carrying her. We'll do this. It's a sneaky thing to do, to be an elemental that also silences people. Really? Now it's immune to electricity? No? You can't be immune to electricity now? Alright, well, that doesn't make sense. Back to Van? Bosch, maybe? Fran will keep up the, No, she'll get silenced. Cool. And we gotta kill it at this rate. The bow's doing more damage than the lightning did. I don't understand. Yeah, this boss is, having never fought him personally, is also apparently a challenging boss. But it is also just mountains of HP. Damn it! Vaughn died. Alright, well. Oh, our healer's asleep too. I'm flying through Phoenix Downs lately. The more recent... I should just run away from this guy, but I've gotten him so low, like... Cool, Lars is dead. And silenced. We can echo. Fran doesn't need it, Larsa does. Larsa's our healer. Damn it! We are getting wrecked here. Alright, do you know what? Though I shouldn't, I'm gonna waste a quickening on this bastard. This is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna absolutely finish this guy off. We're gonna do it in a flashy way, too. I should be saving this for bigger encounters, but screw you, you killed like 4 of my people. You've got to die. And originally I didn't really like the quickenings, because while they're very pretty, they don't really... I don't know, I don't feel the connection to the character like I did with like limit breaks and stuff. Like, let's take Cloud for example. Starts out, you smash something big with your sword. Like, you hit it extra hard, but like, that levels up and progresses to even more powerful abilities as the game goes on, and that makes sense. This is just... we use Mist, we power our stuff. We just do this cool stuff, which even then only lightly aligns with the actual character. Like, I guess Ash is... Ash, not Ash. Ash has got light-based quickenings, kinda. Penello's also got light and cold-based quickenings. Vaughn's kind of fire. Like, there's not... they're pretty. They are definitely cool looking, and I like the concept of comboing together, and I like having to do the mist charges and keep up on that stuff. That's cool, and it works really well. I don't feel the attack's connection to the characters, if that makes sense, which is a weird concept, I suppose.
Here goes.
But hey. Also, this guy's probably long since dead, but I mean, if I'm already using the combo, we're gonna go as big as we can, because that's how we roll around here. I'd like to get one of my level 3s off as well, but probably better. I mean, realistically, it's better to do a bunch of smaller ones, in my opinion. Crap, I had one. Alright, time's up. 10 hits is what we got. So that had better kill him. If this is immune, then I have to run. I still don't know what determines the element of the ending hit. At first I thought it was like hit count. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna kill something, overkill something. Really? Oh, there's a... Damn it, we were surrounded. Alright, we'll kill him. Please and thank you. We are gonna have to revive our fallen... Ooh, new bow. I bet you we're already using it. No. And it's not better, but we do have a better... Damn. Just getting upgrades all over here. So, U2 for U2, so we can revive U2. Spending all... Oh wait, do we have raise yet on anyone? Not here. Not here. I don't think we have raise, but it's worth checking. One of these two might. I feel like Ash might. Regen, Shell Protect, Raise, there you go. So let's take out Fran for these two. Oh, okay. And take out Pinello. Why don't we set up a flippin' gambit for that? That would make a lot of sense. Ah, that's why. Are any of these something we can temporarily get rid of? Eh, we can just manually cast it. What do I care? You start raising the dead. Hey, thanks. You raise him next. With a not terrible amount of XP, or HP. Alright. I would not have expected a random elemental to give us that much trouble. Yet here we are. Half dead. Freezing. So, once they're not targeted, we can swap them back. There we go. We do want Vaughn. We do want Ash. Actually, that party looks fine as is. Yeah, definitely elementals are a pain in the butt. Gotta remember that. Aha, this might lead us down to that bottom one. Or not at all. Cool, totally different area. Oh, there's a save point. I just wasted all those Phoenix Downs and manas and there's a save point right here. Boo. Boo. Okay. My own damn fault. A shop would be nice too. Yeah, I know this is the wrong way, but I'm intentionally going the wrong way, damn it. Take a save point. I should keep those more organized, but I don't. And if I'm not going to keep them more organized, I should just use one, but I don't. So what is over this way? If this is not the way forward, is this going to lead us down to that other place that had totally a big guy? Now that we've used all of our mana? Yes, there we go. What is it? Quintania? It's weak to electric, and it's not that high of a level. Really cool looking, though. And not a lot of HP. Awesome. We can do that. You would figure this guy would be harder than an elemental. You'd be wrong. 2 LP for him as well. So we gotta find a bunch of those guys. That'll add up nicely. Hey look, more of those guys. Give us tons of LP, please. The 2 horns on him reminds me of like Diablos. Which, in just over a month, I'll be able to hunt the Deviant Diablos. Well, I mean, I'll have the game in just over a month. Since I'll have to start a new file, it'll be a little longer than that before I'm able to even try the Deviant Diablos. But, you know, still. It'll be awesome anyway. This is totally going to be triggered by an ally. Nope. Sweet. Yeah, once I start getting more license points, I really do need more Gambit slots for people. We already had wait, hold on. No, that's... I think we just found something decent. I think we just found... Revive the technique. Yeah. Cool. So we can fully consume HP to revive somebody. I don't know why we would do that, but we can now. Literally kill ourselves to revive them. I guess, well, if it's fully restoring, I guess if like I've got 1 HP left and one of my allies is dead, I can pop that at very little cost. It would actually be a much better net gain for us. Still a dead ally, but a ton of healing. How are we missing this guy so much? There we go. Keep an eye out for stuff important. Yeah, you guys. Give me some sweet LP. I also don't have an easy way to dispel yet. I've got dispel stones, but they're very, very limited. So I kind of just suffer through protect and shell at the moment. There you go. Oh, goody. Is that guy inherently... He's not inherently hostile, so as long as we don't piss it off, we should be able to wander around. Sledgehammer. Tell me somebody can use that. Yes. Alright. Wow, look at all these upgrades we're getting. On hit, disable. Yeah, do that. Hell yeah. That's how we do things around here. What are you fighting? Oh, okay. I was really worried they were going for the elemental. I was gonna have to run away. So who leveled? I think that was Vaughn. 27. That's still okay. And a new sword too. How is this guy so good at not getting hit? Anybody using Gladius? Negatory. That's gonna lead somewhere interesting after we kill you. Beautiful. Ash is 27, that's cool. As long as they're not 28, we can keep them in for now. More ethers. Maybe that's why I got a ton of ethers. I must be finding them around. I have not bought any. This is definitely not where we're supposed to be now. That's another thing I kind of like about this game. Sure, if you go to places you're not supposed to be at, you're probably going to die, but, you know, if you're going to be stealthy or if you really want to give it your all, nothing's stopping you. The world is fairly open from the start. Yeah, just speed it up real quick just to check the other side of here without taking 10 minutes to do it. Double of the same ring. I bet you it's a ice resist ring or water, and I bet you we're going to need it for that place when it's time to go there. But now is not that time. So I think we've hit most of the areas. We're going to actually try and progress now. Yeah, it looks like we really hit all the major stuff. Oh, okay. I've got her set up to protect whoever's got the lowest defense, just to kind of save mana. I could have her protect everyone all the time, but she'd run out of mana pretty quickly, and spend a lot of the time just not doing much, other than protecting people. But we'd be a lot more resistant to physical attacks, so maybe I should do that in certain areas. Get wrecked. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. We are fleeing that. Come on, guys. Let's run away. We are cowards, and we are not ashamed of the fact. No, I said keep coming this way. Don't go back there. Should get us a bit closer. Oh yeah, and we'll hit a save point up here too, so we're all good. We'll eventually have to come back down this way. So I'm pretty sure that's where we get our second summon. I'm fairly positive. Oh, come on. If it's a ranged target, you really gotta hit with the crossbow. You gotta stop missing. You're not blinded. I don't know why you can't hit this. Yeah, you can definitely tell from the max HP numbers on the bottom right which of the characters are a little tankier. Ash's max HP 1200. Vaughn and Bosch 2500. They're a little higher. Damn it! Why would you step in a silence trap? Okay, well we're just gonna cure all your silence. Instead of attacking this guy, you swap for somebody with a gun. Or a bow. You know what? You swap for somebody with a gun. There you go. Don't worry having to deal with this range nonsense. Beautiful. Stop stepping in traps, you fools. Yeah, I got my guys casting... Whoop! Almost dropped my phone. Thunder, but it's not doing as big a damage as I thought. I've put a lot more points into upping physical damage than magic at this rate. Because, in my opinion, MP is a limited resource, whereas punching things is not quite. So that's generally how I roll. But I'm sure I'm going to have to change that around at some point. Let's take a look at our grids again. We might have a handful of points to spend. I'll hold off. We've got some, not that many. So now we actually have to go out here and north. That should get us closer to where we're trying to actually be. Okay, another elemental. To not fight that. It's tough because the elementals kind of do their own thing. So by default they're neutral. I just really need to actively try not to piss it off. Why is our accuracy so bad here? I don't remember missing this much usually. Yep, go ahead, Elemental. You go by. We got no problems with you. And this way... I don't know if this is the right way or not. So let's check it. Probably is, yeah. Did you really step on a trap? And confused yourself? Well, you know what that means. Time to smack you. Stop it. There. Stepped on a confusion trap, that idiot. And he calls himself the main character. How did we poison an undead? I mean, it's helpful and all, but how? got our ranged attack squad here now. Which also means, no, actually, Balthier and Fran don't have a small amount of HP. I think it's just Ash. Ash and Pinello, I think I haven't given a lot of HP to yet. I should change that. Realistically, that's something I should work on. Having a max HP like half of the other party members is probably not great. And probably will mean that they will die a lot. You'd never know by how this area is going. With the previous area, the jungle, man, that place was wrecking me. There was one or two enemy types there that are just really good at apparently killing me. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I was definitely doing it wrong. It's not a closed beta, it's an open beta. Not only that, but its official release is in 3 days from now, on the 20th. It'll have its full 1.0 release on Steam and on its own platform, and on Xbox One. So it's definitely open beta, but it's also definitely going to officially release in a few days, so even if it was closed, it might still be labeled closed, maybe they just didn't update the website, but it is definitely open to anybody. It says closed. What did you try and download it on? Hey, look, a shop. That's what we needed. And a traveling, or teleporting, save point. Because on Steam, yes, on Steam currently it is not released. On its own platform on Windows 10 Store, it's definitely available, and Xbox One, it's definitely available. It's beta, but open beta. Steam, not so much. Steam waits for the actual release, so you do have to wait 3 days if you try on Steam. Also, there will be a separation on the Microsoft Store. Yeah, the Microsoft Store should work just fine. That's very weird. Because I was definitely not given a key or anything, I just downloaded it. In worst case, 3 days, comes out full release, so that's something. New Bazaar goods, Monk's Garb, probably garbage for me at this rate. No, actually probably good. And Iron Pole, I don't know if that's good or not. Let's equip what we can real fast. Oh yeah, that was a definitely better outfit. No flame shield. So we're as good geared as we can be with our stuff. Let's see what you guys got. You don't have weapons, so screw you. Immune to confuse, I'm gonna need at least one of those at some point. That's all you got. High potions. Regular potions. We're actually low on regular potions. Maybe we should get people to start throwing high potions instead. Soul Eater. Yep, let's do that. Hell yeah, we're finally getting Kiraga. Lazara. Berserk. I don't really think we need Berserk as much. Darkra is going to be great for Pinello. Yeah, that was not shabby. Let's set Pinello up to do Darkra instead of Dark. Does anybody have a Wind Weak? You really not have Fire? Damn it. Maybe we should take those off for her. Fire and Thunder aren't really holding... They're not really pulling their weight. Now it is letting you download. Yeah, it's... I don't understand the Windows 10 store sometimes. Hey, you have different loot. What do you got? Oh, okay. So we don't... It's a worse sword anyway. And we don't want to do Ice Elemental here, because that's bad. 6 Fluted Pole, downgrade. A lot of the stuff we just found lying about out there. It's literally equal to what we've got equipped, because we found a ton of it. Alright, well, saves us some time. That could upgrade a ton of people. That could upgrade a ton of people who can't equip it. Close Helmet and Demon Mail, not bad. We're a little low on money, though. Which means we shouldn't get too much. Screw it, we'll start from the top. This helps 2 people out. So help them out. No one. Damn it, we just got an equipment. So you're going to use that other one. Screw you. That helps them both out pretty nicely. Makes our two tanks even tankier. I like that a lot. New shield. You can use either. I use keyboard and mouse for it. I've never tried controller. I feel like it works just fine with keyboard and mouse. Especially because you're aiming attacks. I feel like the mouse works a lot better for that. But I believe you can use a controller if you so desire. And the rest of these are not upgrades, so we're pretty okay. Let's sell things we have duplicates of. Some more cash money up in here. Realistically, I could probably sell off a lot of my older stuff too, but you never know when you might need something that's got like an element or something like that on it. Realistically, I probably won't, but one of those, I'm overly cautious with gear. Like a lot of this low-level stuff we're never going to use again, but can't bring myself to sell it. Even though I could probably rebuy it if I really cared. Alrighty. I think we are... Yeah, half damage of ice. There you go. We got a few of those coming up. We're gonna need that. Yeah, the elementals that appear in the snow are the most dangerous. No kidding. I found that out on my own, but thank you for the tip. It's a holy place for refugees. I feel like only bad stuff is going to happen. I also feel like... are you the cartographer? Yes, get us a map. I think we already discovered the whole area, but you never know. Give us a map. And a definite saving. So we can teleport from here, but I'm going to stick with what we got going. The hunts aren't going anywhere. And I'm pretty sure I'm close to getting my second summon, and I'd like to do that. I could be mistaken, but I'm going to press forward anyway. Oh, hey guys. Like a four-legged woolly chocobo? Considering we're on top of a snowy peak, it looks considerably... Is that a skull? No, okay. That's a rock with people tenting down bits. I thought that was teeth on a skull, and I was about to be like, okay, that's huge. Well, the issue with Gigantic and Steam is the Steam player base is going to be not the same as the Windows 10 Store player base. They are not compatible player bases. Same game, but if you're playing on one and your friend's playing on the other, you won't be able to play with your friend. Which is weird and silly, and it's not their fault it works that way, but it's still unfortunate. So, whichever you pick, just pick one. They are the exact... like, the games are identical. There's nothing different between the games. And there's also nothing stopping you from making an account on both. It's not against terms of service or anything, but you'd have to unlock characters twice, I guess. I'm always a sucker for floating islands. Just looks really cool. Yeah, I'm sure now that the areas are a little, it's not necessarily their fault. Those two platforms just don't communicate. They just don't. Steam doesn't communicate with the Windows 10 store. So their option was either commit entirely to Steam, which they didn't know they could do when they were making the game originally, or... And the thing is, Steam can't communicate with Xbox One. The Windows 10 store can. So Windows 10 and Xbox One are the same. They can crossplay. Steam can't. So, while it is weird, I still think it's better than not that it's coming to Steam. Even if it has the potential to split the player base a little bit, I still feel like it's a better option. More people will discover it on Steam than they would on the Windows 10 store, in my opinion. But who knows what the future holds. Maybe they'll find a way to do crossplay. At the moment, there isn't. But at the same time, you can have an account on both, so I don't find it to be too detrimental. Mildly unfortunate, sure, but not the end of the world. You are very old, sir. Please don't be dead. Alright, it releases on the 20th, so...
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, Your Grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard? Your dream of a kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltius, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her accession to the...
I do not suppose this is something you might reconsider. My little Emperor-in-Waiting. You called and I have come.
So you are... I don't remember this guy at all.
This is the man I wanted you to meet.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Lars's assistance.
Dramatic. Wow, you have somebody to hold your glasses for you. You might be too rich.
To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly an honor.
When you have a maid just to hold your glasses, or your shades, when you take them off,
True after all.
you might be too rich.
Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa. In Rosaria, Al Cid. They dream not of war. Should empire join with empire, the way will open for a new Evilis in our time.
Grand Kiltius, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Grand Kiltius, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the Resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the Resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
Yeah,
the
probably
Emperor
not.
Grammys is no more. His life was taken.
Oh, well, okay.
Father.
That would... yeah, that.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage. The Senate will not stand for this.
A viper amongst our
With
senators?
Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me
Wow.
your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Trace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in his mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
Wow, if they actually give all the power to Vayne, like, he clearly is the one
The
who
once
did
great
this.
House
Like,
Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vayne Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vayne did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
literally
You wear
the only
mama's
one
motley
here
well, Bergen.
that's like, he's clearly evil. Why does nobody else see it? And everyone's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. He's not evil. Definitely not evil at all. She's the only one that just sees the obvious.
Such strength. Inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all.
Oh, come on.
She has been tried and found guilty.
You, the
Your
one she
Excellency,
accused
I
of
beg you
being
reconsider.
evil. Is it bad that he's the only judge I know simply because he's in Dissidia? Like, all the other judges is like, cool, they're a judge, they got a fancy helmet. I don't know who they are, but it's like, that's Gabranth. He's the guy from Dissidia. Aw, man. She actually was trying to spread reason. You gotta go and mess it up.
Do it. I care not.
We're all screwed anyway, we gave him all the power.
Live, Gabranth. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
I feel like that would not be the quickest way to end a person, but you know, in movie terms, I guess it does. Like, stabbing them in the side does not seem like the quickest way to kill a person. If they're like, hey, make it quick. But hey, what do I know?
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Grammys would have lent you his ear, that much is certain. But we are dealing with Vayne Solidor.
Who will just
Should the
kill you.
princess return, he would claim her an impostor. or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vayne wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Wow, so we had a great plan for peace, and that one guy screwed it
for
up.
the coming war. According to our latest reports,
Wow,
the West
that is a
Armada
good...
prepares for war.
I don't know if she's a maid or like handmaiden or assistant. I don't know. She is on point and ready though.
Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps.
So
The
yeah,
largest
they've
force ever seen.
got a lot of military force.
And
Is the
then
point of that.
The Nethicite is the coup de grace.
They've got a lot of power. Lots of power.
Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
Greater than Nethicite.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words of a human child.
Yeah.
I am descended
They've
from
got
the
nukes.
Dynasty
We need
King
2
himself.
nukes. Come on.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift to the still shrine.
Yeah,
of
that's where we
Miriam.
were earlier, where I was like,
There
we're gonna have to come
rests
back
the
here.
gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Shelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream.
Alright, go to the place, get the thing, do the stuff. Got it. He's a little shocked. I mean, just heard his father died. And his brother is clearly aiming for war.
My dream too fades into day.
Larsa leaves the party, which is a shame. He was a great healer to have around. But hey, I knew it couldn't last forever. You were a little overly direct, yeah. Just a smidgen. Alright, we know where we gotta go. And I am like 90% sure we're gonna need as much ice resist as we can while we're there. I have played through this game before, but it was many years ago, like when the game came out on PS2. So I have vague recollections of stuff. I know the overarching story to a degree, but like my memory is not fantastic. Vaughn does have no place in this. Vaughn is the main character. My guess would be to give us, be able to see the game and the actions happening through the eyes of somebody who isn't directly involved per se, like the eyes of a commoner, effectively. But yes, either Bosch or Ash would clearly actually be the main character. Althea is convinced he's the main character, but you know, that's great stuff. Van and Penello are really just here, kinda. Penello's only here because of Vaughn. Vaughn's only here. He doesn't even know yet. At this rate, he was originally here to loot stuff, and now he's like, I want a purpose. I don't know what my purpose is yet, so we're finding his purpose, I guess. But yeah, you could easily remove both of those two from this entire game, and it wouldn't change over much. There would be differences, I'm sure, but like, for the most part, it would be about the same. Now we gotta loop around Which way do we go? Oh. So we're going down there. So we had to go that way. Alright, so straight south through that one with the save point, and that's not too bad. Damn it, now we're down to a party of 3. Not nearly as good. Parties of 4 is way better. Especially if I could actually hit something at some point. Oh. Well, I guess when I said to protect the target with the lowest defense, she took that as protect everyone. Always. Or I guess once you've put protect on somebody, that means everyone else's defense is lowered. I guess. Whatever. It's all good. Having protect on more people is not a bad thing. It just kind of drains our mana a bit. That said, we get more mana for shooting and killing things, so as long as we stay on the offensive, we should do okay. I also don't need that whole thing. Yeah, for this upcoming boss, I'm definitely going to have to specifically pick people instead of just, oh, these are guys I want to level up. I'm going to have to specifically pick people and specifically equip them with ice resist. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. Really? How are you so inaccurate with that? You got a great little crossbow, but you can't hit the broadside of a barn with it. Uh-oh, elemental. I still yet to figure out if poaching an enemy like they do actually gets better loot from them, or if it's just a guarantee of loot. Because killing it normally doesn't guarantee loot. Poaching it always gets loot, but I don't know if it's any better or worse loot. I've yet to be able to tell. Leaving the elemental alone. Because we got a sweet save point here. General JRPG tip, you can never save too much. There's no such thing as saving too much. Let's see, we got everybody. We gotta swap out Balthier for somebody who's not 28. Let's bring in Bosch. Have him smack things hard with a sledgehammer. I'm loving the fact that these guys give 2 LP. And are susceptible to slow. Oh, also apparently thunder, but you know what? Sorry, Fran, but those hits do nothing. Just, don't try and be an elementalist right now. Just shoot it. Your bow is great. Your magic, not so much. Poach for a worm carpus. Hell yeah, I bet you that sells for a pretty penny. Yeah, her spells were doing 100. Her bow does like 800. A bit better. This is my own fault for me, like pretty much putting well, none of her jobs are magic jobs. She just had access to fire, lightning, and cure by default. No matter what job you pick for Fran, she has access to those, in my guess, just so that you have access to some basic magic and cure early, even if you pick job classes that wouldn't normally have it, which is smart. I like that decision. But since her jobs aren't really meant for that, she's not very good at it. She can cure. It's not going to cure for a lot. But she can do it, I guess. And she's about to cure me for 226. Yep. Whereas I'm going to cure for 327. Not as different as I would have thought. Can you shoot that thing? So close to dead. Please just finish him off. Thank you. I wonder if instead of protect we should put up shell in this area. I'm not sure. I don't want to do both because that's really draining on time and MP. By the time you shell and protect everyone, it's like, well, they've already worn off, so you gotta do it again. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm also not wearing the best armor for magic. Heavy armor makes you not as good at magic, but it also makes you not die as frequently, so I've got everybody in the heaviest armor they can equip. Even if it might not be best for their magical abilities, it's okay because they die less. And I like that more. Oh, he was still alive? Oh, because everybody was curing me, duh. Base Magicite. Straight down we go, it looks like. First loot. I bet you that guy gives 2 LP as well. This guy's probably just 1, yep. There's certain base types that seem to give more, and those guys are one of them. And any wyvern type, dragony type thing seems to give 2 as well, because, you know, that's how that goes. Oh, crud. So you're protecting him. Are you also going to attack us, or are you just protecting? Protecting's fine, just don't attack us. It's attacking us. Alright. I don't want to kill it. I mean, I want to kill it. I don't... Wow, okay. I was about to say, I don't trust in our abilities to do it. Damn it, they killed our Resurrector! Ash is the one with actual raise. Welp? Let's, use Phoenix down then. Better. So, let's actually pick our squad for this. Ash is an obvious choice. She's our best healer at the moment. Pinello can do a bit more elemental damage, but we don't need that currently. Ash is a good choice. Fran, maybe for Vaughn or Balthier? They also do a lot of damage. Let's see actually who can even equip the you take less ice damage thing. A lot of people. Good, actually. You've got 1. You've got another. And Fran's got the 3rd. Let's actually change that. You equip it? Gosh dang it, you can't. Alright. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I can always switch her in if it goes south. We've got some ice resist. Oh, hold on. You lower your defense a little bit. Nope, somebody else has already got it equipped. Who the hell's got it equipped? There you go. You get Flame Shield. You get the Ice Shield. Lowers your evade a tad bit, but further halves the damage. I assume they stack. I could be wrong. We got healers, 2 guys with a ton of HP. This might go okay, or it might not. We'll find out. Any loot? Nope. Any loot? Nope. Alright. I assume there's a dungeon and it doesn't go straight to the boss, but I could be wrong. I'm hoping there's a save point before the boss either way. And other than Bosch, hold on. We actually might be able to... Other than Bosch, everybody's got their 3 charges ready. the hell is his third? There's that for the one class. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So we still need 100 points to unlock it, but it's right there. So we're ready once we get the points. Oh, hey, another chest. They are really, really just giving out loot, aren't they? I'm a little worried about that. 2 ice resist things. Hey, a save point. Alright, then whatever. And 2 ice resist, a better armor, and an ice shield. The game is really just like, by the way, there's gonna be an ice boss here. In case you didn't realize, there's gonna be an ice boss. So, we're gonna do as best we can. I wonder if we can really just pimp out Ash as a healer for this fight. We'll do that for now. These are all situational, but they're really good to have. Do you know what? Poison's not that big a deal. I can do that one manually. Petrify, we can do manually. Blind and Silence, we'll let that go auto. Actually do this. Let's do... Ally any... Shell. That one also doesn't take a lot of mana. I'm tempted to do Regain. Regen. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we should really try and dispel enemies. How do we... Foe status... Like foe status protect is the more common one, but we can always adjust that. Got it. So cure is most likely. These can actually move a little further down. Actually, no, they can't. I want those up there. Alright. That'll do for now. We'll have Shell, we'll have Protect on everyone. If she keeps up at all. Cool. Shell, Protect, and Ice Resist on almost everyone. Oh, there's actually people here. Okay. Got it. Don't spill blood with the sword. Alright, let's do this. Ancient door, open please. That's I hope that's not the sword, because that's a little large for us, actually. Just a little large for our carrying capacity. Okay, so we do have actual dungeon to go through. That's cool. I got no problem with dungeons. On a fantasy game. It would be a problem if I had a problem with dungeons. But I am going to stick to this party because they're equipped for it right now. So even if they level and whatnot, we're sticking here. Yeah, whichever you get Gigantic on, it'll work. But it is not a bad idea to coordinate. Alright, pedestal doesn't work. And yet somehow summoned undead. Great. Thanks, game. Will killing the undead make the pedestal work? Probably not. Wait, hold on. What were they immune to? You tried to shoot at them. With oh, it's probably the silent shot. They were probably fine with the damage, but immune to the No, they're straight up immune to something you were doing. Doesn't matter if they're dead. For me, for Gigantic, all of my content is on the Windows 10 store. But I'll probably, in fact, definitely download it on Steam too, so I have the option to play either. But all of the stuff I already have, all my ranks, all my unlocks, are on the Windows 10 store, and that's what my friends play it on. So I'm more likely to play that version, but I want to have access to both. Just in case, maybe all my viewers play it on Steam, and I'll do a viewer stream sometime or something like that. Who knows? Anything is possible. And this will probably teleport us nowhere yet. It's probably not active. Yep, got it. Alright. So I want to read the inscription on that other device, and then we'll go down one of the side passageways. Wow, English. I can speak it. Damn, he is good with that hammer. It's a very, like, croquet mallet looking hammer, too. It said sledgehammer. It doesn't really look like a sledgehammer to me. What does this one say? Treaty Seeker, relic held, this pedestal embrace. We need a relic. Alright, we can find a relic, probably. Locked from within. Okay. Then it's got to be the other one. Just going to speed it up to expedite this whole system. If this is locked too, we're in a little bit of trouble. Probably locked, isn't it? In time of strife, the Treaty Seeker these doors to unbar. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Okay, ba-dum. Can we try and punch this again? We don't have a relic, but the only interactable thing I can see around here. Probably just gonna summon more undead, isn't it? Yep, okay. Slightly confused. Aha, he can't do anything. Just an undead guy looking at us. You poach undead? Oh, he was gonna try. Beautiful. Damn! Bosch is definitely a damage dealer at this current time. Alright, I am going to speed it up at the moment just for the sake of looking around for something I might have missed. Maybe a switch, maybe a doorway, something. We've got two doors down there, they're both locked. Every time we push this switch, undead things pop out, which aren't really threatening per se, but are also not helpful. We need a relic to activate this. The other one is clearly locked. This one is got a message. Time of strife, the Treaty Seeker, us, these doors to unbar. Yes, I would like to unbar the door. 100%. The thing I would like to do. I will Google it if I have to, but maybe somebody out here will have a tip. I'd like to not have to. You guys have any new info? I doubt it. Don't use it for blood, got it. Nothing new. Other than hiccups. Just gonna tap this while we're out here. Free heals never hurt. I wonder if I have to actually be playing with Ash as the lead character for that. I wonder if that's how that's going to have to work. Let's see. It's worth a try. She is the treaty bearer, specifically. Nope, okay. What the heck? Both of those doors lead forward, which is where I want to be. That thing and that thing do nothing currently. Check this one again. I'll try the device a third time. It will probably only spawn zombies, but after that, locked from within. Alright. In the assumption that this is just going to spawn zombies, we'll just do a quick search for it. Yeah, cast your shell. And then hit pedestal. Relic held. Yep. We do not have a relic. Oh, we fight these guys. Let's see. What's the name of the area where we are? Still Shrine. La di da da. Ah, okay. Really? Apparently you can turn the statues? Maybe it's talking about a further way into the game, but the thing I read mentioned turning statues. But I'd need a relic for that, don't I? Yeah. Da, da, da. Ah, okay. Apparently you have to equip the Dawn Shard for certain things. Which kind of sucks a bit, but whatever. Let's try that. Would that be the relic in hand we need? There you go. Okay. I could have dealt with a bit more of an explanation, but whatever. That's okay. It's another one of those not the end of the world things, but it could have been explained a little better in game. But whatever, here we are. I do want to unequip that now. Dawn Shard is not a piece of equipment I want right now. It reduces MP to 0. You're my healer. So maybe I shouldn't have equipped it on her. That might have been a huge mistake. Whatever. We'll get it back, slowly but surely. And spend all of it on shelling people. How are you not dead yet? Oh, there you go. I think for the moment, we can move that higher. So at least in the middle of combat. I had said it that way because I thought we were going straight to boss fight. Where in combat you don't want those buffs to wear out. But here, whatever. Don't care as much. Once we're in combat, it's much more about finishing them. And hopefully having enough mana to heal when needed. I love disabled enemies. It's like, I want to hit you. I really want to hit you, but I can't. Slowing them is pretty sweet too. Alright, so we're getting a decent amount of MP from just murderizing things. Looks like we get 2 per hit, which is not 0. Wow, super booby-trapped. I don't think I can reach that without hitting it. Yes, I can. Countdown. Okay. Hello, giant stone heads. How are you moving? How are you attacking? How is any of this? Okay. I mean, I guess I got a headbutt. What's around the back of it? That's just rock. Okay. Don't know what I expected, but it's just rock. And only 1 LP, really. It's a giant stone head. Should be worth more than 1 LP. Why is Balthier doing no damage to these? Might swap him out. In fact, you know what? We're going to. Give Fran a better shot. She's also got a lot of power in her bow. I'm kinda putting my bets on that. Right, for the moment, we don't need Shell. Protect is doing well. Shell we don't really need as much. We're not being magicked at the moment. It's a lot of physical hits. Stop trying to poach a stone guardian. Alright, lots of stone stuff. We can handle that. Why are you going for the range people? You've got a tank to focus on. Focus on the tank. If only he had a taunt. Kind of figured he was going to get up too. Like, from a gameplay point of view, I get why this place is crawling with monsters and traps and stuff, but like, at the same time, why would the creators of this place cover it in traps? If you could only get in here if the high and mighty guy lets you in anyway, why cover it in monsters? We're already allowed to be here. Adding monsters to that. Okay. Another. Alright. So we are going to be Bosch. He really doesn't need MP. So you get the Dawn Shard. Much better. Spiffy. Hidden path is revealed. How the hell? Oh, that's where we were. Okay. Let's go this way. Fight all the things. I wonder why they got tails. Kinda nifty. That must make being seated a little uncomfortable, because the tail is definitely... No, actually it works. Never mind, I take it back. Sweet, getting some levels. Yeah, we're just gonna walk around that, maybe. In theory, both of these should probably lead to the same area, but we'll find out. I'll loop around to the other if I have to. Yeah, it looks like they lead to the same place. And a green save crystal? Oh, okay. The crystal bug. I was warned these existed. Also, that really hurt. Get wrecked. Ah! Perfect! So that actually spawns a real save point. A crystal appears. That wasn't too bad then. Excuse me. And this way is, yep, if we came from the other side. Cool. Finally making some okay progress. It was that whole Dawn Shard bit. That was it. For what it's worth, it also massively does raise his magic resist. MP also means he can't use quickenings, which are kind of things I'd like to use for the boss. So I'll probably unequip it for that. It's definitely some interesting stuff this way. We got guards here. We got that guy over there. Looks kind of like one of the earlier bosses, except a little purplier. Wow, that hit really hard and slowed me. Please stop doing that. Oh, he's disabled. Screw that. Let's just go for him. Literally, that guy can't do anything now. And you're disabled too, so it's just a matter of time before you fall apart. Like so. Let's see if this guy's too strong for us. Ah, that's not too bad. Weak to holy, so we can't do much about that, but the rest of it should be okay. Alright, 5-name. Well, okay, he teleported over there. That's fine. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed Giganticing, whichever system you get it on. Or whichever platform, I guess. Don't forget I'll be around tomorrow night with some Monster Hunter goodness. Probably Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, though I recently rediscovered that I have Freedom Unite on my Vita, so I could stream that if we wanted to go super old school. I don't think I will. It'll probably be 3 Ultimate, because I'm committed to that at this point. Till I get Double Cross at least. This seems to be a dead end, but also a place we probably have to go. Look at that. Ash actually doing some great dispel work. If he's disabled, kill this guy. Has literally no threat to us anymore. I mean, I'm sure it'll wear off over time, but for now, 0 threat. Beautiful. Those guys respawn? They did. Screw it, we're gonna punch them again. They're not too hard to kill, they're easy to disable, and they seem to give good XP. It's a good combination of stuff. I like it. There you go, you're disabled. Heck you. Oh, he's already dead too. Wonderful. Yeah, the disabled fights are a little one-sided. I have no idea where the Dark Mare went. I don't think we killed her. Alpha Magic's behind the door. Okay. Do we have to kill the Dark Mare? Because I don't know where it went. Speed up a little bit for the sake of finding things. Can we do anything about powerful magics down here? Aha! To Guardian 3 I trust, that the worthy may pass, all others be shunned. Cool. And a teleporter. Probably brings us back to the entrance. Probably. Any treasure around here? Nada. Back to the entrance we go. Wonderful. So... I don't really know... That's where we just were. Kinda? Maybe? Way at the bottom of the sword? Let's see if any of the doors around here are open now. This one specifically was locked from the other side, so we'll wait on that. But the other one open. If not, we'll try the pedestal again. Maybe? I don't think that's the case. It would probably just teleport us back to where we were. Please be open. Perfect. Makes it smooth and easy. Get wrecked. Our weapons are very blue themed, other than hers. We got blue and red. So now we're on the side. We definitely were down there. I'll check over there in a minute. Probably going to be important. Because this looks like a dead end. There you go. Kill that fool. No, not even any treasure. A little disappointed there was no treasure, but whatever. Whatever, we got our way forward. That's a bomb. No, it's a balloon. Sure, let's try and fight it. I'm a little worried. Shouldn't be too bad though, right? Maybe? Oh, especially if we can disable it. Never mind. If it's disableable, then this weapon is really nice. I don't know which way to try first, so we're gonna try this way. Two at once might be trickier. Disable and poison. Never mind, they're really not that bad. I'm sure if we had less damage, they'd be an issue, but we don't, so they're not. I might have picked the wrong way. I mean, I might have picked the right way, which is the wrong way, because I want to check the other way for treasure. That's okay. We can quick run back if we need it. Which I think I'm gonna do in a second. Yeah, because it's probably got treasure. We'll do that. Activate the speed boost, see what it's got, and come back here quickly. No need to waste time, right? And I was gonna start out this way too. I should have committed to it. Lots of traps. Please don't step on the trap. Please don't step on the trap. I expected more treasure, but stuff to kill is okay too. Damn it. Well, we got one. A ruby ring. Probably not overly helpful here specifically, but a good thing to have. See, they call it a balloon, but we got bomb ashes from it. It's still a bomb. Alright, so now that we're going back, we're pretty good. I guess that's my only other complaint, is a lot of enemies drop loot exactly where they were standing, so you kind of have to wait for their bodies to fade before you can really get it. And I'm fully aware that that's really a nitpicky thing. Well, that's a few seconds. You never know. You could use that for things. Again, I understand. Excuse me. I do understand it's a nitpicky complaint, but it's like if I had to find another one, it's a mild annoyance. Stone Brave. Face ye the blade. Alright. Counterclockwise. That should face the blade, right? Blade is right. Yay. I should definitely be facing blade. They actually show which way it's facing on a map, too. That's really handy. It's the type of tiny little thing you don't really expect them to add. But I'm glad they did. So I'm still debating. I hadn't really looked much at the styles of Double Cross, because I was kind of waiting for an English announcement. Since now it seems super unlikely we'll get an English announcement, but since I'm getting it anyway for the Switch, I've been looking at Brave style a little bit. All I had known previously was apparently Brave Gun Lance is good. That was the extent of my knowledge, which apparently still holds true. But man, I saw just a brief video on like what Brave Greatsword can do. Wow, I might be a Greatsword main again in Double Cross. That looks really cool. But I'm still debating. Like, Brave Greatsword looked really cool. I still love and want to try out Gun Lance, honestly. And regular Lance. I want to give that a better shot. So, I mean, and I really want to try the improved Prowlers. There's a lot I could do. Prowlers might be easier for me with the language barrier. You don't have to worry so much about farming materials for the Prowler. You just need to know what monster you got bits for, which is quite a bit easier in my opinion. So, for gearing purposes, Prowler would definitely be the way to go. But I don't know. I really don't know. That said, nothing's forcing me to pick just one or anything. I get told, especially if, like, Prowler and a main type of weapon, it's super easy to get Prowler gear. That really doesn't even hit my supplies too hard. So we will find out. The downside to Prowler is I have to find a good Prowler through the language barrier. I don't know what skills they're going to have, I can't read it. So, yeah. Not only do I have to find a good Prowler, which could already take a little bit of time, it's random, but I have to find one even though I can't read the language. Hell yeah, we're getting our chain up on Undead. Keep giving us more loot. The higher the chain goes, the better the loot you get, the more likely you are to get double loot, and there's a chance that picking up the loot will heal the party. So it's actually really cool to get high chains, but it's one of those things that's a little harder to force. Like now it's easy, because apparently only undead are popping up, so whatever, we got a sweet chain. But as soon as like a bat pops up, it's like, well, gotta kill the bat. Not gonna run away from it, just to hope we find more undead. But I guess to artificially inflate it, I could just run up and down this corridor. Like, nothing is stopping me from doing that. Uh-oh, did we get... It looked like a petrify attack for a second. Hell yeah, loot. Ashura? What the hell is that? Not a key item. Not loot. Not an ability. An item. Aha! It's a ninja sword! Unhit blind. Is that better for Vaughn? No, it's not. But like, the damage... Oh, he can't actually equip it. That's why. It is objectively better. He just can't equip it because the license is yet. We can fix that. We're getting... You can tell the two people that have double license points on them, right? Actually, I think it's these two. Golden Amulet. Only him right now. Hold on. We're gonna give you the other one. Damn it, she can equip it. We're gonna give you the other one. Damn it, can't equip it. We give you the other one. There you go. I want people to have a ton of LP. That's always going to be helpful. Nice level. Another nice level. Technically, I suppose nothing's stopping me from going to really low-level areas with double LP items equipped and just murderizing the things down there. But I'm still not going to do it. I don't know. I feel like that's just... I'd rather farm current level stuff anyway, because it also gets me decent amounts of XP and sellable items. Whereas farming low-level stuff would get me the pure LP faster. Or I could also do trial mode. I did a few trial mode bits, and that got me a halfway decent chunk of LP. Actually, I believe I made it up to, in trial mode, the 15th or 16th level is the boss I am working my way towards, and that beat me, because I was not prepared for it. From what I hear, really high levels of trial mode, I'm going to speed up just to go over this way. I think it's a dead end, but... really high levels of trial mode can get really challenging. Including, I believe, the 100th floor, the top floor of trial mode, is a boss battle added in that wasn't in the original 12. Which I believe is versus all of the judges at the same time. So yeah, that could be a thing I'm going to have to do eventually. And there's a trophy for that, by the way. So, speaking of things I will have to do at some point, if I want platinum. For now, I can hit like level 15, but I still got like somewhere in the range of 200 LP just for getting to rank 15. So, it's not bad. For a not too hefty time investment, tons of LP. Especially if I can have one or two people with the double LP accessory. Yeah, keep your Libra up. I don't know exactly where we're heading in this room, so I'm just kind of following the path around. We're getting loot, we're getting XP, so we got a 39 chain. So I'm not really hurting too much. No, that would break the chain. Cool, we're gonna have to break the chain. We had a 39 chain. Then we went upstairs. I swear we were hitting these things harder earlier. Yeah, whatever, he did. Poisoning a bomb seems a bad idea. Because then it explodes into poison. I mean, it probably doesn't. I'm gonna check this big upward path. It's probably not the right way, but I want to check it anyway. We'll probably have to go around to the right to go north to that other path, which would make a lot of sense. Oh, there might be a statue over here, actually. So maybe we do have to go this way. It would make sense if there was a statue here that we gotta make face north. But I don't see one, so... this could be a little dangerous, actually. Or not. I guess we're doing fine. Damn it, I really didn't want the other bomb to notice. A renegade bomb could cause a ton of damage. But I think they usually explode not based off of time, but based off their health. Which is my one big hope. Crap, he's gonna explode. No, he's not. Alright, now we're better off. Still no statue though, but loot, so it was not a bad idea to come up this way. I have no regrets. Chronos here? Oh, that probably stops slow. Yeah, I need to get more of those. I keep getting slowed all the time. There's the statue. Got it. I knew there'd be one around. Doesn't matter what way, we just gotta do it twice. Alright, Mr. Statue Man. Turn again. That's 2 facing the right way. And this is the dead end, but hey, we gotta fight. So whatever. Loot. Yeah, so we got that guy north, we got that guy east. So we'll presumably go around here, follow this up, go to an east passageway. That'll let us point something this way, then go north there, unlock that door from the other side, and be ready to do whatever the hell it is we'll be ready to do. Oh, and we know that teleporter will bring us right back to outside the sword, too. So once that sword moves, we'll be easily able to go back. I hope. And as soon as we find a store, we're going to have tons of stuff to sell. We were getting a lot of stuff from that huge chain of undead. Hopefully some of it's at least worth a little bit. Uh-oh, oh, no, damn it. We may have pulled a few too many. Whatever, commit to it. They all got protect. That's only bad because Ash is just going to sit there and chain dispel. Yeah, let's beat up this guy. This guy can hit all of us, whereas the bombs kind of focus on one person. Brand's sitting there just curing. Good, you're gone. You know what? Brand, it's about time you level this up. Your cure is terrible, do Cura. Which is still probably a little bit terrible, but at least it hits an area. Excuse me. I was gonna put her to high potions. I didn't know she had access to Cura, actually. So I'm pretty sure we got enough high potions. Not really. She could maybe do potions, if I need to. Keep on punching things. There you go. She also doesn't have a lot of MP, but whatever. We'll manage. Most likely. Loot, loot. Yes. Come on. Come on. As soon as I find a save point or logical spot to do it, I'm gonna pump a lot of LP into whatever we got. I don't really know too much of what I got left. There's a lot of little odds and ends, I feel. Look, I got a lot of the big stuff out of the way. Which is good. So I'm gonna unlock that door first, just to have it open. There you go. That guy's still only worth 1? Not sure. Let's do this real quick. Yeah, almost 400 here. Can't believe I didn't have Katana 1s. Wait, no, maybe it was Ninja Blade 1. Which means it wouldn't be hers. Or it wouldn't be his, it would be a... Brand's, actually. He doesn't do a lot of spell stuff, so magic lore is kind of like, eh. Tons of HP, I like that though. Battle physical attack? Yes, please. There you go, that's a bunch of points pretty well spent. There, so we're pretty much good with any guns that get thrown our way. We can use them. Wow, we spent a ton of points on that, didn't we? Alright, saving points then. Didn't realize that was that expensive. Battle lore is another good one to go towards. Wow. Alright, we'll be able to take it. No, actually we can get it. A little extra bit of oomph. We've got the 100 for that. Ooh, we'll move towards that eventually. Time Battle Mage, sure. We'll do some battle lore. Ooh, now we might be able to upgrade the crossbow. Insufficient points, alright. Ooh, increased duration of status effects. Yes, you don't have to cast Protect as often. I like that a whole bunch. Ooh, we can save up for that actually. And 200 over here. More battle lore. More battle lore. And some magic lore. Beautiful. Everybody spent some points. Wow, that's an upgrade. Yes, please. Beautiful. We're going to catch up to the door. Damn it, he's there. Oh, I didn't realize we'd go straight through. Okay, should have. Oh, tell me it's not a one-way door. Okay. Alright, I was a little worried about that. Actually, a lot worried about that. Let's see if we can equip him with something besides... Damn it, I didn't want that. I want the ice shield. Something besides the Dawn Shard for a bit so we get some mana. I feel like, honestly, this is his best one, just a bit more HP. Need to give him some more accessory licenses. That's gotta happen. These guys can cast Dark too? Axe. Oh, but he's slowed, so he only gets one cast before we murder him. It's not even murder at that rate, it's just breaking him. It's like a stone gargoyle thing. Are they sticking out their tongues, or do they have, like, party noisemakers? I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, wasn't ready for a big battle. Okay. That's a thing. Did not expect a boss down here. I thought we'd get one when we finish the puzzle thing. Alright. Metallic equipment grows heavy. What does that even mean? Can we... Alright, none of that's metallic. That's a good start. He's fairly metallic. She is also fairly metallic. Let's... You know what? Let's miss the son of a gun. I should save for the other boss that I'm fairly certain is coming, but whatever. I don't like the whole Metal Gear type thing. It's Metal Gear, not that Metal Gear. Metallic equipment, I should say, not Metal Gear. If it's gonna start walking on two legs and shooting nukes at us, we got bigger problems than our gear. Damn it, we got a mischarge already. Don't think this is gonna be a very impressive combo. Ah, mischarge for a 1, really? At least give me a 3 after it. When in doubt, Kamehameha. And it's not quite a Kamehameha, but it's a nice beam.
I must be strong.
When in doubt, you always hit the mischarge. Or I do, at least. So we have currently punched a hole through reality twice in this chain. Just getting that out there. Don't worry, the guy's probably going to live through this.
I must be strong.
There's a fairly decent likelihood he lives. Depends, though. I don't know what hit count I'm up to, but 10, 11, 12 hits can really stack up the damage. But a lot of these are lower level ones, so who knows. 9 hits, alright. We got at least 10 coming in. We should be able to hit 11. 12, maybe. Yep, already. Hell yeah, level 3. The level 3s look cooler. But it doesn't mean I immediately have to mischarge again, so...
I must believe.
See, her other ones are like light affiliated, and then it's like, no, that's lightning. Where's the commonality between them? I don't get it. They look cool, but there's no like personality to it. You could literally change the characters of any of these other than maybe Balthiers, and it would work just as well. Alright, I guess her kick one is kind of for her, because she's got the legs. But like, if you take any Pinello and Vaughn and mix them up, like, it doesn't matter. This is always one of the cooler looking ones. Yeah, screw you in particular. So this is going to be actually a hefty combo. We might one-shot this guy. If nothing else, he's gonna feel it. Damn it, time's up. Alright, 15 hits. I don't know if that's a personal record, but it's gotta be close. Unlimited Blade Works. It was a little bit like that, wasn't it? Powered by the sun. And then an Arc Blast to finish it off. Let's see how much we did. You're right, that one finisher had a little bit of a... Wow. Get wrecked, scrub. Get wrecked. A good quickening chain will definitely do some damage. That's why I always try to get at least some of them early on. Now we've got all of them for all characters, so we're set, but early on, like, that was a big deal. I'm like 100% likely there's another boss in here. That was still... one-shotting a boss always feels pretty nice. So, we got some traps. That's the way we came in. I don't see any treasure chest. Oh, never mind. I see a treasure chest. Sage's Ring. And there must be a statue around here. Oh, hey look. A statue. And a map of the whole area. We need that now. Yep, now that we've discovered pretty much the whole thing anyway. But hey, you never know. It's good to have. That should move the sword we need moved. Colossus has undergone some changes. We're gonna quick run back. Just to save a little time. Oh hey, is he gonna lift the sword? Please don't slam it down on us when we're under there, because that would really kill us. Like, really kill us. Hell yeah, the way past is open. I'm actually gonna hop all the way back out the top entrance real quick just to save, even though I'm pretty sure they're gonna toss us a save point anyway. Kind of one of those, why chance it? Also, hello, Makoshin, and welcome to Viperland in the chat. I forgot to mention that earlier. I saw your post. I was distracted by boss battling. Get us all saved up. Alright. I'll speedrun till we hit the sword, and then we'll slow it back down again. You can optionally speed it up to 4 times, but I feel like that's too much. I already occasionally miss things at 2 times speed. 4 times is just like, well, I'm gonna blow past all treasure chests, miss everything. It's a thing you can do, but it's not a thing I'm doing. I feel like if I was doing like endgame farming and it's like I need to be in this zone for like 20 minutes to an hour or something like that, I'd speed it up to 4 times, but not right now. Back down to the sword. Is there anything going to stop us? These two are going to try. Get wrecked, you. And get wrecked. Come on. I said get wrecked. Beautiful. There might be more too down here. No, just a solo dude. What happened to your companion over there? Well, I guess he didn't want to see that happen to you. Yeah, these guys, damn it, I was gonna look at their level. We're 29 now, so we're doing alright. Got it. We've proven our wisdom by turning statues. Now we have to prove our power by doing a fight. Means I probably should have healed up before it, but hey, whatever. Yeah, this is the fight I expected. It's this game's version of Shiva. So this game doesn't use the traditional Final Fantasy summons. They actually created entirely new summons for all of them. And this is the ice one. We already have the fire one, which I might use, actually. You know what? I feel like that's a good plan. We're gonna summon this guy. It only uses 1 bar too, so I can do quickening after if I need to. The summon does replace the other 2 party members. And he has a set time he's out. However, during that time, you can do this. I really want to hit all of the things. Yeah, there you go. This drastically reduces the amount of time he can be out, but I feel like killing those elementals will definitely make this go smoother. And we get to watch a fun animation, so hey. It's a win-win, right? They're kind of mediocrely useful. That said, I only have this one. I always found, in my opinion, quickenings to be a little more useful. But maybe I just wasn't using the summons right. It's entirely possible. I feel like you can definitely get... Oh, that didn't kill him. That was not good. Okay. They took 0 damage from that. And I'm asleep. Okay. Let's see. Sleep. We could definitely try to just do a full quickening burst again. Oh, nobody's got freaking Libra on them. Really? Nobody's got Libra? Also, we can momentarily put those back up. So we're keeping everybody protected and shelled against this. Especially Shell. Shell is going to make a difference. So they are all casting Blizzard on us. Damn it, sleeping again? Maybe we can wait and see if they'll wake us up? Play the lazy game? Okay, now 2 of us are sleeping. Aha, we're awake. And practically dead. Never mind, we're good. Alright, as soon as we thin the little guys... Damn it! We should have a much better chance here. Alright, one of you guys, once again, wake me up. Before you go. I also see treasure chests around here. A lot of times these chests don't always stick around after the boss battle, so I'm grabbing it. No regrets. Bubble note. Not the most helpful. Should we sleep again? No. Good. We're still shelling everybody. And drastically cutting down the number of minions. Oh, keep attacking minions. Also, what is that? Because you guys are seeing that thing too, right? There's totally like a body. That thing. I wonder if that's just part of the battlefield or if that's a thing. It is flash freeze. I would worry about that, wouldn't I? It might be her special. Alright, one last guy left. Chain magic, that's fine, because we got a slow bosh. Nope, that's probably bad. Don't think that was her absolute ultimate. Like, it's not her version of Hellfire. She's got Reflect. Okay, I wasn't casting spells on her anyway. And we're cured up quickly from that, so we should be fine. I want to see if I can do it without quickening. I feel like we got enough of a defensive setup that it's totally doable. This the other guy was totally unsure about his metallic gear restriction. There's definitely like mist stuff happening. Don't know what it is. Oh, you're sapped. Sap is bad. Slowed and sapped. Wow. Ash is just getting totally schooled, but he's also taking hits like a champ. Do I have... I have a way to get rid of it. Yeah, at least get rid of sap. I don't think it gets rid of slow, but sap should get away. Stop poaching. You can't poach this guy. Just attack him. Poach is great for minions, not so good against bosses. Nice crit. Oh, hell yeah. There are definitely some super rare chests. So far I haven't gotten anything crazy, but I have definitely gotten like current level weapons that have saved me a ton of gil. So it's not the best, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, summon number 2. Who are we going to give this one to? I feel like that's a Pinello summon. I gave the first one to Ash because it was like Ringwall's legacy, so like... Or the Dynast King, I think. His legacy. So it made sense that one had to go to Ash. And I guess I could double up on him, but I'd rather spread them about. I feel like Pinello, most of her things are ice-based for her quickening, so screw it, she'll get ice. The Corrupt. Oh, well... We're gonna corrupt Pinello. Damn it, now I don't want to give it to Pinello. She's too pure for that. She has no real basis in the story, but she's too good for that. I'll probably do it anyway, though. Maybe instead of corrupting Pinello, we'll uncorrupt... Summon. There you go. Got him. And from here, I guess we just continue in. I'm missing that very, very obvious trap right there. Loot? No. Loot? No. Alright, well, I was hoping. So this is what we actually came here for. The Esper was kind of just in the way. It's good to have, but This is what we actually were here for. Oh, well, you done did something. I guess just having Nethicite around stops the machines. That is a pretty cool looking sword. Very definitely not meant to be swung at people, instead Nethicite, but... Alright, a little heavy too. Clearly. And she's not a weak character, so that must be a...
Shard. See if it can destroy Nethicite or not.
Why don't you try it on fake Nethicite instead?
He just may be onto something. The Dawn Shard's no use to us, after all.
Literally like proof of her lineage, but you know, okay, let's just shatter it instead. Whatever.
The stone bleeds mist.
It has been roused. It fears the sword.
I imagine breaking it might be a bad thing. Okay, but whatever. You do you. Your dead husband says don't do this. Are you gonna do this? Alright, well. Totally gonna dull the blade. Really? Your aim is... Okay. We could also try it on the manufactured stuff if we can get our hands on it.
The stone is quiet.
We had one, but...
This is the sword, the Nethicite destroyer.
Should it find its mark?
Wow. Balthier with the salt there.
Vaughn!
Balthier is best character. Hands down,
Tell me,
by the way.
Did you see him again?
I didn't. Not a thing. Not even my brother. Not anything.
She clearly did. We, the players, clearly did. You obtain the Sword of Kings. Hell yeah. Right, so, I need to readjust some of these real quick. This can go back on. Shell can be turned off for now, and can go under attacking enemies. Perfect. I feel like Protect is all we need at the moment. Until we find an area of really magic-heavy enemies, we don't need both. Whereas everything's gonna punch us physically, at least a little. If not a lot. Just gonna speed up our travel back time. Oh yeah, we can swap our party again. We don't need our setup for ice, so let's actually bring out all the people who haven't been leveling. Which also means we get to try the summon for Penelo. I don't remember a lot of the summons, especially their like ultimate attacks. I truly don't remember what it looks like, so I'm curious to try it again. On these guys, no less. Alright. Do that summon. Let's see what the special is going to look like. So we saw the medium attack. That's the one it used against us, but I want to use the ultimate. We saw Flash Freeze. We want Frost Wave. I think this would be a different one. Yeah. There you go. You know, not a bad looking attack for like the second storyline summon you get. Not the most powerful, but hey, it gets the job done. You're realistically supposed to let it fight for a while and then use that as like the final thing you do. Not just go straight from the outset, but whatever. Oh, I guess they're weak to arrow? I don't think we're doing a lot of damage with it, though. Never mind, we're doing okay. 900 damage is not shabby. Yeah, okay, we'll keep the arrows going. Take a little longer to charge, use some MP, but whatever. She's actually probably our best magician at this point. Oh, and we can put our shields... Oh, you can actually use the Sword of Kings? I don't want to. They specifically said don't use it to draw blood. And I like him as a ranged character anyway, but... Why is he the only one that can use it? Is there an actual license for that? I'll check into it later. I'm actively going to try not to use it until we have to for like a Nethicite type thing. Also, I'm not going to put it on him because he's a gunner. He wants to be at range. Why would I give him a sword? Six chain of those guys. Let's get a little higher. Bring it up to 8. Maybe we get a little more loot. No, I was hoping that was going to get us a new chain level. So now, okay, it's probably just get out of here. We'll see what happens outside. And once again, gotta go fast. Just to speed up the, like, we've beaten these bats a dozen times. We're just trying to get to the outside. Does Pinello not have a basic attack thing? Dead Fire Week, Water Week. Party leader's target, that's why. How about we do, targeting ally. That should make her attack things. Beautiful. Much better. Damn it, pebbles are so bad. They're worth like nothing, but everything seems to be able to drop them. So tired of getting pebbles. Don't need more pebbles. This is where we'll get a cinematic, either here or on the actual exit to the place, but I think it's here. No. We do have a different group of people. Return to the mountain. Okay, we can do that. We could actually teleport there. I'm not going to, though. I need the loot. But I might speed up the travel there. I might split the middle ground. Yeah, these ships aren't supposed to be able to fly in these areas, but, you know. They also show up every time we get an Esper. They're just like, by the way, guys, tee-hee, we knew all along. Oh, that's a... I don't know that judge's name, but I know he's voiced by Simon Templeman, because Simon Templeman's a badass, and has a hell of a great voice. I'm pretty sure that's the judge he voices.
The Empire's debts grow legion.
Yeah, that's him. I will always know him as Kane from the Legacy of Kane series, but he's got one voice. He's a great actor, but he's got one voice. It's just a hell of a voice. One of those voice actors, he doesn't need a dozen different voices. He's got one perfect one. Like, I love voice actors who are very prolific and they can do tons of voices. I love, man, none come to mind. Michael Bell is another one, actually. He's another guy from the Legacy of Kain games. He's in, like, he used to be in everything. I think he's a bit older now. Man, no other voice actor names are coming to mind right now. That's great. But you know, there's some voice actors and actresses that have one great voice and they do it well, and there's some that just do hundreds of voices. Both are very talented. And, but people like Simon Templeman, you can always, like, you got one voice. I can pick it out of a crowd. I should replay the Legacy of Kain games. They are really good. Yeah, so I'm going to walk there, but I'm going to speed it up to make walking there and killing things a little quicker. That's the plan. I think the only Legacy Kain game I have available to stream, though, is the final one, which was a good one. I don't know if it was my favorite, but it was objectively the best game. But I feel like some of the Soul Reaver ones had better stories. But Legacy Kain Defiance, the final one, had much more polished gameplay. Those games had a hell of a crazy story to them, spanning large amounts of in-game time. Like, it started as a PS1 game, The Legacy of Kain, which was a top-down... a top-down, like, almost like, picture the type of gameplay of the original Legend of Zelda. Like, top-down, overworld map, moving type stuff, hack and slash. Wow, we just can't hit the broadside of this guy's face, can we? They're just both there, kind of doing all the damage. The second game was Soul Reaver, which turned it into more of a three-dimensional puzzle game, actually. It was very much a puzzle game at its core. There was a lot of block pushing, a lot of shifting between dimensions to solve puzzles. The second Soul Reaver kept a lot of the same concepts, but really refined them a bit better. Added a bit more combat to it. Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2 was took place before, like, took place in a weird time period, and it was like a 3D stealth game? It's very weird. And then Defiance was more of a traditional, almost like a God of War type combat style. It worked really well. But man, the story branching between all those, really crazy. Voice acting is top notch. I should really replay Defiance and stream it. Even though it's the final chapter of the story, I feel like, yeah, you get enough of it. And the Soul Reaver as a blade is so cool. It's just an iconic video game sword, in my opinion. And Simon Templeman as Kain. Just Simon Templeman as Kain, Tony Jay is the Elder God, and maybe Michael Bell, I think his name is, as Raziel. Really, that trio is top-notch. Sadly, Tony Jay has since passed on, and I don't think Michael Bell is voice acting anymore? If he is, I haven't seen him in credits of anything lately. Hold on. Behind the voice actors... Michael Bell. I wonder if he's been in anything lately. I shouldn't be checking this on the other screen. I should actually be battling things. He doesn't have a date of death, just date of birth, so that's helpful. And yeah, he's done voice acting in things as recently as Star Wars Rebels in 2014. So he's still doing stuff, just less frequently. But he was in everything for a while. Alright, cool. Back to the game. He wasn't a main character in most things, but once I discovered his name as Raziel, I kept an eye out for it, and like after that, like the next 5 or 6 games I had beaten, I was like, wow, he's in everything. That was back in the mid-2000s, so he's probably done a bit less now. He was one of those guys, he was in everything, but since he didn't do, like, hero protagonist, fewer people knew the voice, me included. I only knew because he did a main character. Damn it, we angered the elemental. He did a main character in Legacy of Kain. And you silenced our healers again. That's... I love that. Okay, let's Echo Herb ourselves. Make sure that we can heal when needed. Like that. Really, Vaughn? You're gonna go do that? No, we're running. That's the wrong trigger button. We're gonna get the hell on out of here. Just gonna leave. We're silenced again, but whatever. We got potions. We have, and we're confused. Great. All right, no longer confused at least. See, these guys are giving me more trouble than anything in that silly temple did. somehow, these guys are the real threat. And up to the mountain, because there's definitely not smoke coming from it or anything. This will not be bad in any way. All those warships going there, they went to give everybody a hug. That's what happened, right? They went to give everybody a hug. With bullets. I mean, just hugs. Normal hugs. And now that we're here, we should be able to go back to normal speed. Yeah, it's raining. You know everything. You know something went wrong when it's raining. Yup. Alright, well. Sell our stuff. I kind of wish there was a sell all button, but at the same time I don't want to sell teleport stones, so even if there was a sell all button, I'd have to hesitate to use it. Damn, that was a chunk of cash. Note to self, killing those undead, rather profitable. Alright, we're doing okay on cash for the moment. Fuzzy Miter, immune to petrify, we could use that. Potions we're doing alright on. Bio, sap and deal damage to all foes in range. Nice. Yeah, give me that. If you have new wares, do you have new wares? Because you were the equipment dude. Platinum sword. Attack power -1. We're actually better with the weapon we got. Plus 15, yes. See, that's the type of stuff we're looking for. Very expensive, but hey, you are way stronger now. Better gun. Better hammer. Ah, that means we lose the disable. Power rod is not good. Ice brand, not great. Pole is not nearly as good as what we just got. Glacial staff nobody can use. And now we're back down to stuff we had. Pirate hat. Alright, so we're gonna end up spending most of the money we just got. No regrets. Viking coat. Sorcerer's hat, nada. Sorcerer's habit, nada. Bone helm. You know what? We're gonna leave Boschwood out for the moment. We just bought him a new helm. Alright, practically broke. Damn it, meant to equip those. Well, that's about it. That's about what we needed. We're not giving you Sword of Kings. Sorry. We are giving you a new gun. And you still don't have better bullets. But whatever. Bone mail is good. Perfect. Gear setup. Save is saving. There we go. Now let's see what totally friendly things have happened up here, now that it's raining and on fire. With a bunch of holy people and refugees. That's what the Empire just attacked. Not warriors, holy people and refugees. So yeah, this will probably end well. Poor guy. He should get medical help. But we're gonna go this way. Yeah, there's a lot of people who've seen better days. So we know they've got a judge. Both because they just said it and because we saw it in the cinematic. Go figure, judges are bad guys. Wow. Excuse me. Clearly they don't fear the gods. They're just going to be here to murder everyone. We know... Oh, they came for Larsa, didn't they? Because we know he was here. Yeah, they've done a little bit of destruction here. Actually, not as bad as I expected, but maybe because fewer people put up a fight than expected.
Ah, our vagrant princess.
That's a different
Swift
judge.
Has your lust for revenge led you to the Sword of Kings?
Yeah, we beat you to it, by the way.
You will surrender it to me.
We will
Too
not.
late, and to their sorrow do those who misplace their trust in gods learn their fate.
There it is again.
This might be rough.
Fran, I don't like the look of that.
This mist. He holds a stone. It controls him as it did Mjern.
No, the power of manufactured nethicite is the power of man. A weapon forged by his wisdom who would challenge the gods themselves. A fitting blade for a true dynast king. Wraithwall did but pretend the title, a cur begging nethicite scraps from his master's table. Hark! Evilise hails her true dynast king, Vain Solidor.
Yeah, no.
He shall defy the will of the gods and see the reins of history back in the hands of man. His time is nigh!
I mean, unless we stop him right now.
Evilise holds no place for the name Dalmasca. The stain of Wraithwall's blood shall be washed clean from history's weave.
Unless we stop you now. Oh crap. These are separate judges? Okay. We'll start with these little guys. Wow, that's a really big pointy spear, isn't it? It's not pointy, it's more like a stick with a razor blade on the end of it. This might not be our ideal boss fighting team. No, finish off. Yes, this guy first. We can counter. Alright. That's... Won't poach the guy. Stab him. There we go. Alright. I feel like quickening is probably the way to go with this. Let's do it. See if we can just finish him off in one fell swoop.
Here goes.
Oh, we get the Balthier ones too. Balthier ones are great. Tides of Fate is so iconic that they actually put it in World of Final Fantasy as one of the summon characters you can bring in.
You're going to love this one.
This specific attack, yeah.
Heads up! I never miss.
Gonna do it again, too. His Fires of War is kind of mediocre, but his second and third ones are great.
I never miss.
Got a surprise for you.
Here goes.
No holding back.
Doubt we're gonna hit the 15 again, but if we can at least hit like the 10 mark, we'll be okay. And even if not, we'll do a chunk of damage. That's fine. We weren't using this stuff for anything else anyway. Yeah, we need a nice mischarge now, though. Without that, we're not gonna get any more.
Here goes.
Never mind. Fires of War. And I guess Vaughn's got one more bar too, but we still need a mischarge. Otherwise, we're empty on everyone.
I never miss.
Alright, we got one last attack. I don't think we're making it one more. Oh, we got Red Spiral too. Do his full 2 and a 1.
How about some of this?
And aha, we got one more Tides of Fate. So I guess we are getting a nice combo this time too. Damn. Anything above 10 I consider to be fairly effective.
Let me show you how it's done.
13. That's not shabby. I mean, it's no 15, but and we get Windburst. Very windy. Alright, get wrecked. Hey, new trophy.
He set his very bones about with manufactured nethersite. The Grand Kiltius?
Probably dead.
Wait, what about Larsa?
Gone. Spirited away by Judge Gabranth.
Branth was here too? They brought 3 judges?
You okay?
Damn.
So he was here. As for our young lordling, he went along. To avoid trouble, you see, but Judge Bergen had other ideas.
Clearly.
He flew into a rage, and I was left to fend for myself. Please, Princess, you must permit me to take you back with me to Rosaria.
So that you can protect me?
I would lay down my life, at a single word to be sure, but I harbor no mongering delusions of valiant grandeur. Vayne has our war pavilion jumping at shadows. They favor a preemptive strike, but you will convince them otherwise. You will see that they do not start this war.
This I cannot do. Forgive me, but my errand here is not yet done. I must wield the Sword of Kings, and with it bring an end to the Dusk Shard.
This stone, do you even know what it is?
I can venture a guess. The Draclaw Laboratory in Arcades. The Empire's weapons research begins and ends there.
Cool, so we'll just go
How
to the
soon do we
center
leave?
of their capital.
At once.
That's not
As for matters in
dangerous.
Rosaria, I bid you luck.
So you would leave each to fend for his own. Let us hope that you are not disappointed. That's right. Larsa left a message. The differences between our two lands will fade before the shared dream of men. My leave, I take.
We got a new sword, we got a new summon, we lost a religious leader, we killed a judge. That's 3 positives, 1 negative. We lost Larsa. Okay, 3 and 2.
Reach Arcades? Arcadia's borders will be well guarded for fear of Rosarian invasion. We dare not approach by air.
And their navy will see that the coast is watched as well. No, we go afoot. We'll cross into Arcadia in the Salika Wood.
Literally gonna walk in.
We can reach the wood any number of ways, but the easiest is to head north from Nalbana.
There's a hunter's camp just beyond the Salika Wood. The camp sits within Arcadia's borders, so Imperial patrols there should be sparse.
Alright, so we got a ways to go. We can fast travel a lot of the way.
Let's be sure we go prepared.
I think I'm gonna try and do a hunt or so, and then call it for the evening. We got a few hunts lined up. Let's see which ones we can do. Most of them are rank 4. That's a rank 3. That's totally doable. Rabanastra is a low town, so we gotta go down there and find that guy, and he'll tell us where to go. We got 20 teleport stones, so it's not too shabby. We can definitely do a rank 3. Rank 5s concern me a little bit. And while we're there, we can see if there are any other marks, and check up on the Hunter's Guild. So yeah, hello 7th position, welcome to Viperland in the chat. You are up late tonight. Normally you've already come and gone by now. Hell yeah, this is, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, my first time playing through this game, it wasn't my favorite, because it was coming right off a 10, which was a really strong entry in my opinion. And I was used to the Final Fantasy formula. This one is not quite that. The summons are different, the art design is different, the monsters are, to a degree, different. The general storyline is different. It's more about 2 countries than the world. And I didn't like it when I first played it. Now that I'm going back through it, I'm really liking it. I'm now appreciating those differences instead of, no. And also, welcome to Viperland in the chat, Moonlit Lotus, of course. I'm also really liking the changes they did. The job system makes it so at least, I mean, yeah, as you're going forward, everybody's still going to have the same accessories and everything, but it's at least changing up. Hey, somebody else who really likes Final Fantasy IX. 9 was a great game that does not get the credit it deserves. Oh wait, we can go to Lowtown from here. Whatever. We'll check the boards and stuff. I feel like 9 got a lot of crap because 7 and 8 were super serious, and a lot of people's first games were 7 or 8. I know mine was. 7 was my first Final Fantasy. And I love it a lot. I can't really speak too much ill about it. Oh, the card battles are so much fun. They improved the card system so much from 8 to 9. 8 was good card game, I guess. It had a lot of room for improvement, and they used all of that room for improvement in 9. What was it? It went from triple triad to something. I can't remember what it's called in 9. Wow, we got a lot. Okay, X-Tab should be easy. A rank 2 guy is going to get wrecked. Rank 2 should easily, like, just fall down. I've yet to try a rank 4 or above. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that type of mob, so I'm probably not going to start with that guy. Yeah, 7 was my first Final Fantasy as well, and I love it to bits. Vorpal Bunny. That might have to happen too. Well, we now have a ton of options for things to hunt. Atomos. Mind Flayer, yeah. I liked 9 because it was less serious. 7 was super serious. 8 was even more serious. Like, the main character was just... I didn't like Squall. I like 8 as a total package. Squall, I did not like. Atomos. I believe my characters are high 20s. Figure 27 to 29. I can check in a second. I'm just picking up all these first. Oh, there we go. Squall was not a bad protagonist. He did the job of being an initial bland character that actually went through growth, and towards the end of the game I ended up liking him a lot more than at the start. At the start of the game, He said one phrase the entire like first 10 hours of the game. It was just whatever. Summoning was good. Junctioning was weird. It worked, but it was not intuitive. Once I got the hang of it, it's like, okay, this works, but it was not intuitive. Hell yeah, Cloud. OG, not OG, but my OG protagonist. Cloud is great. It's the dude with the big sword. But 9 really put it back in the sense of humor. And it went from the more technology-focused 7 and 8 to the much more fantasy-focused. Also, cinematics for 9, absolutely beautiful. Like, 7 looked good for its time. 8 was an improvement. Arguably, the 9 cinematics still look at least not terrible now. And at the time, like, the summoning in 9, like, the first time you saw, was it Atomos, like, spawn in and, like, use gravity? Vivi. Yeah, Vivi's a strong choice. I don't know if he's my favorite ever, but he is really a great character. I cannot dispute that. So we beat an Elder Worm. What are you going to give us for that? 800 gil? Really? That's not even enough to buy a remedy that we needed in that fight. Alright. We beat Tiamat, and you gave us 900 gil. We beat that guy... Oh, he had platinum on him. Okay. That was the guy downstairs. Trickster. Oh, there's a trophy for that guy. Trickster Chocobo. There. Oh, he's gonna comment on that one. Oh, you're gonna try and fight us for it. All right. His development is really good. He's also adorable. He's also a really strong mage, and he's the iconic black mage design. Like, he just is, and that's hard to go wrong with. Blue magic is great. A lot of games have done blue magic well. I think my favorite version of it was probably Final Fantasy X-2. I actually really like Final Fantasy X-2, even though I'm one of the, like, 3 human beings in the world that enjoyed that game. I will still defend it. I know people hate 10-2. They really hate 10-2, but damn it, I thought it was a good game. The battle system was ingenious for its time, it was lighthearted, which was something the Final Fantasy series overall sorely needs every now and again. But at the same time, there were moments of that game that would make a grown man break down into tears. Like, I feel like 10-2 was a solid game. It had weak moments, but it had a great battle system and a solid class-based job system, and I love that. Which you could swap in combat. How many other games do that? Like, show me another game with really good class-based, like a job-based system that lets you swap mid-combat, and I will say you're lying. I still have it as well. I got it on my Vita, actually, so I can stream it. I might do that one of these days. I would love to stream it and try and show more people the joys of that game. So, what were we looking for? Oh, we were going to do the Ring Dragon. Yeah! Something large scale, but also not super impossible to do. Damn it, I was close. This will probably be my final thing for the night. I don't know. I normally end around 2 AM, but I got energy. We'll see. Did I go the wrong way again? I did. Memory of a Goldfish, this one. Oh, you never finished it? That's a shame. I have beaten 10 twice, I want to say. Now that I have it for the Vita, I kind of want to see if I can platinum it, but it's not an easy platinum. At all. Yes, I will accept your hunt. Give us stuff. Or give us the stuff to kill. Place in the western sand called the Windtrace Dunes, the Ringworm. Alright. Should be able to find it just south of the central region of the Windtrace Dunes. It only comes out when the elements are to its liking. That's specific. That's a shame. Then we might not be able to find it quickly or easily. Keep passing it. Ringworms found amongst the Windtrace Dunes, but only when the weather is just so. Alright, well at least it's an easy place to get to. In fact, we can fast travel to right there. I have a mixed relation with 13 and 13-2. I love the characters. 13, I feel, got a bad rap because it was linear at the start, but I feel that linearity allowed them to do things that would be hard to do otherwise. They could really buckle down and focus on the story because they knew where you were gonna be. And that was great. The fighting system was... it seemed... if you were to look at it, you'd be like, oh wow, that's a new and different battle system. But it really kind of wasn't. It wasn't drastically different from other games. I mean, the Paragon shift system was different, but 13-2, the story was terrible. Story was terrible in 13-2, and anybody who argues against that, you're welcome to your opinion, but I disagree strongly. I hated the story of 13-2. But they did fun things with the battle system, and allowing you to bring in monsters is one of them. Something they stole directly from 10-2 International, but it's their own game, so go ahead and steal it. I hated the story. I platinumed the game anyway, so I can only judge so much. Because I did platinum the game. But man, was that a bad story. And I sadly have not finished Lightning Returns, even though I got the Collector's Edition. I've got the Pocket Watch. That may have been the exact reason I bought the Collector's Edition, was for the Pocket Watch with the lightning symbol on it. But I still haven't finished it, and I really should, because I finished 13, I finished 13-2, I should probably complete the trilogy at some point. I've played it a decent ways, but something always comes up to distract me, usually a Dark Souls game. The first time I tried to go through Lightning Returns, let's see. Yeah, I know what I like and I don't like, but also games I don't like, I don't hate on other people for liking. If you love a game I don't love, cool. We just have different opinions on it. I'm not going to bash you to the ground for it. Or I feel like a lot of people in the world do that type of thing. The first time I tried to play through Lightning Returns was when it came out, and Dark Souls 2 came out, like, right after that. Dark Souls 2, I think Scholar of the First Sin, came out right after it, and I was like, well, Dark Souls. And then I started to replay it awkwardly close to Dark Souls 3 coming out, and then Dark Souls 3 came out, and I got distracted by Dark Souls 3. I don't really actually need to be killing these guys, it's more of a I can for LP. 14 I liked, but not enough to pay a subscription fee. It was fun, but I can pay for the WoW subscription with in-game WoW currency, and I know the WoW system's better. 14 had a hell of a crafting system though, they hit that on the nose. They should, pretty much any other MMO developer should look at the crafting system for 14 and take inspiration, because that is really good. That was my favorite part. I ended up getting the 30-day trial, and I played through bits of it, and I had fun enough. Not enough to pay for it after that. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is the weather just right for the guy. It has to be clear whether or not. I imagine we can just go back and forth between areas until he shows up. Oh, 15, not 14. 15's another one. Overall, highly recommend the game. I feel like they dropped the ball on the story, though. The world is great. The characters interact super well. I wish we had a few more party members, but I see why they did what they did. I get it. The monster hunts are great. The combat is phenomenal. There is so much right with that game. But I really love Final Fantasies for their story, and I really feel like 15 dropped the ball on the storyline. But they did so good on everything else, I can't hate the game, I still have a great time with it. I platinumed that one too. I loved it enough to be like, I want to do everything. I spent hours upon hours fishing, not for the trophy, but because I loved the fishing in that game. It actually had a really good fishing system. Compared to most other games where it's just like, hit one button to put the lure there, wait for it to rumble, push that button again. 15 was like, no, you gotta work for these fish. And I was like, hell yeah, let's do that. I was legitimately excited to find a new fishing spot. So much was done right in 15. I wish they had done the story right. Because if they had gotten the story right too, that game would be damn near perfect. I did, yes. That was the final trophy I needed for the platinum, actually. It took me like an hour and a half because I was not a super high level. I should have grinded out more XP for it. But I was like, screw it, I can take them. And I did, but it took forever. I would highly recommend going to a higher level. and not trying it at a bare minimum. It was doable. I beat him. But man, I could have saved a lot of time. But even that was enjoyable. I mean, I took down a mountain. Come on. How can you go wrong with that? So how do we get the weather to change? Because with the weather as it is, clearly he's not showing up in this weather. And he shows up right ahead of where I'm going to be. Just to make sure he's not here in this weather. Oh, never mind. He shows up in this weather. Perfect. I'm going to swap my team. Because while Penello's good, I want somebody to cast protective stuff on us. Which means Ash. You two are doing fine. Actually, don't we'll take out Balthier and bring in Penello. Get our lower level people up a little. No, hold on. Friggin' Bosch. Yeah, we're bringing in more of our higher level people, but finish the Jabberwock boss. Yeah, no. I saved that guy for super endgame. Not intentionally, but like I just waited till I was in the right before the point of no return, and I did a lot of those type of things. Yeah, this should work. Let's just make sure her gambits are set up right. We do want Shell, because I don't know if this guy's going to use magic or not. So go ahead, cast away. We're going to slow it back down again, because especially for boss fights, I don't want to rush through it. I want to have time to react, and I want to savor the fight. I love this design for a dragon. We already fought the storyline guy, which was the same design. Oh yeah, if you find the dungeon to go in, you're probably going to die. We're stealing from the dragon, by the way. We didn't steal anything. Alright. Wow, that breath could have... No, don't immobilize. If you're going to mobilize us, I want to be close to you. Wait, no, Vaughn, don't steal... don't steal from this guy, but maybe murder him. Just to make it so... There you go. We don't want anything distracting us. Crap. Gotta change the sword. We're healing him with that. We gotta have the element on it. Yep, element water. We're healing him with that. Okay. Find something else okay to use. Demon's Bane is not bad. Let's see if there's something a little better. Blood Sword's worse. Nope. Without healing him, this is the best we got. This also lets us put on a nice shield. So that helps. Alright. Honestly, a lot of the times I find myself not paying attention to the graphics of this game too much, but like, I don't know, something about this guy and this fight right here, I feel like they did a great job of HDifying the game at some points, while still keeping the original look. Damn it, we're getting sapped. How much HP does he have? Wow, he's got some HP. We might be here for a little bit. You know what, we're gonna try quickening on him. Really burn this fool down.
How about some of this? Got a surprise for you.
Yeah, you did tell me. I totally forgot he had a ton of HP. He's still only a rank 3, so I feel like we can... I should have mischarged there. That was a mistake. Should have mischarged. It's annoying. We can kind of deal with it. Excuse me. What I can do, I could probably counter it with Regain. Or Regen, however you pronounce it. And since we have Ash out, we can totally set that up.
I must
Crap, already needing mischarges. Damn it, should have mischarged again. Ah, boo me. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Yeah, I touched on this earlier, but I actually don't like the quickenings. They're really cool, and I like the system. I don't feel like any one particular quickening makes sense for the character that uses it. Like, if we took this quickening for Ash, and we put it on any other character, it would feel about as at home as it does on her. The attacks don't have any connection to the character using them. Like, Vaughn could use this attack, and it would look the same. It would look absolutely the same. Whereas, to go back to Final Fantasy VII is a game I love, if another character tried to use, I don't know, Braver or Climb Hazard, it doesn't work. If Cloud tried to use Final Heaven, it wouldn't work. It just inherently wouldn't. Their attacks were very well tied to the character. These attacks are beautiful. It looks super cool. It looked even cooler back in the PS2 days, where like big flashy stuff like this wasn't as common. But it doesn't connect to the character at all, in my opinion. Like, cool, you just punch the reality. What lets you do that? Why can you do that when the other characters can't? Why can they spawn big... Like, I don't... Oh yeah, the animations are cool. As a system, I like it. I like the whole... You have to manage the bars. You have to... It gives you reasons to use the smaller ones and not just the large ones. I like the system. But I just feel like the animations don't tie to a character. It's just, I don't know. It's a mild complaint. Like, this is a really cool looking attack. Any of the other characters in this game could use that attack, and it would work just fine. There's nothing that says Bosch can do this other than I got it on the board. I don't know. I don't think I'm explaining myself well, but, you know. Final Fantasy IX got away with it with just everybody can go into a trance. Like, whatever. Cool, everybody can do that. Why? It doesn't matter. They can do it. Don't worry about it. We can slow them. That's nice. Let's set up Ash with a ally status sap cast regen, whatever the hell it is. There you go. And like, I can't hate on the system because it is fun and it's beautiful. Those attacks look really cool. So I can't hate on that aspect. But it would be even cooler if it really fit the character. Again, mild complaint, at best. Oh, alright, so the quickening didn't do a ton of damage, but we're not doing half bad out here. He's slowed. Can we... Is there a way to bleed him? Or, usually a lot of the higher level guys are immune to bleed. He's... I don't think he's immune? Not entirely sure. Whatever, he's going. I'm actually going to speed it up, just... He's not doing anything terrible against us. Even immobilize, like whatever, you immobilize the guy that wants to be in front of you. It's not really that bad. I think my... Oh, did he just heal? Okay, see, that's bad. If he can heal, we're in a bit more trouble. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I feel like Ash's MP running out is our biggest thing. He's not difficult, he's just time consuming. But we can try swapping people out for another big mischarge. It doesn't specifically tell you, but the numbers change to green instead of blue when you're damaging them. So when I started out, I was swinging with a water sword, and his health was going up. I saw a green HP above him, I'm like, okay, nope, that's bad, so I swapped out. But it doesn't explicitly tell you? I don't think. Maybe if you have a better lever than I do? Hold on. We are gonna... Damn it. No problem. Shield out, dude. That's one of the main reasons I keep it slow, even when I'm like quick farming things when I do big guys, just so I can notice little things like that. Because when you're speeding through, you might not notice it. Now that I know my setup's okay, I'm not too worried. It's just a matter of beating this guy down. Ash is gonna ether herself because we actually have a bunch of them, and I don't want her running out of MP. I do have Scan Libra. I don't think I have. Hold on, actually. He's set to use it, but it's set after damaging things. So I'm gonna leave it there though, because like I don't really care the exact numbers of this guy. I just want him dead, and I don't really need to use it too much in combat. I feel. There you go. See, he went down. In my experience, it's usually a singular element, but you know, anything could happen. See, now we use Libra again. In my experience, most things are going to be, if they're going to absorb something, they're going to absorb one. But I could totally be wrong. And I'm sure there are exceptions to that too. Now we need to head back to the guy who gave us this quest, which we can port to from over here. Oh, excuse me. I feel like that's probably where I'm going to end it tonight, because I usually end at 2 and it's 2:30, but I want to finish this one up. Gotta get a reward, right? Can't just hunt a big dragon and not get a reward. Yes, the lever on the bangle is the same as the one it's casting. So if you want it permanently equipped, you just use your accessory slot. I think I've got one person with it, but I've got better accessories now, so I'd rather just manually cast it, since it doesn't cost MP or anything, but functionally they're the same. Alright, running all around. I know there's another way to Lowtown, but I know this way gets us closer to where we're going, so I'm going to take this way anyway. That wasn't too bad. So 3s we can definitely handle. 4s might be rough for our current level. Maybe not impossible. Where the hell's the door? Over here. But definitely a little rougher. And 5 I'm going to stay away from for right now. I've got a bunch of 5s, but I'm going to not do them yet. Alright, you trading dude down here. Let's see if you got some good loot for us for this. Probably not, honestly. A lot of the loot early on isn't that great, but whatever. We hunted it anyway. We got 200 gil, moon ring, and ice brand. Things we already have. Wow, that was underwhelming. But again, it's one of those things, you do it for the hunt. I wanted to kill a dragon with rings all around it. The loot is cool, but it wasn't the important part of that. Do we have anything to really sell off? We sold most of our stuff. Yeah, it's all gonna be... Well, the moon ring is some money, I guess. Still, I think we spent more money in potions. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, groups can also be a big pain. You have nothing we need. Not that that's shocking. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go find a save point, and that's where I'm gonna call it for the evening. I'm having a good time, but I gotta be up early for work tomorrow, so I should be getting some sleep. It's a little important. But hey, we went through snow mountains, we got a new summon, we hunted a dragon, things are doing alright. One thing 12 did, in my opinion, better than most other Final Fantasies is post-game content. 12 really hit the nail on the head for post-game content. The hunts you can do and the challenge of them and the variety of them, top-notch stuff. I love it, and I can't wait to get to more of them, once I can actually handle them. Oh yeah, no worries, Moon Lotus. Or Moonlit Lotus, I keep missing the middle bit. Glad you could tune in as well. It's funny, I had like only one viewer for like 3 hours straight. I hit the point where I normally end, and it's like 5 viewers out of nowhere. It's like, cool, that's great, but I'm ending soon. But hey, hopefully you got to enjoy watching for a little bit, chatting for a little bit. I will be back tomorrow with Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter probably 3 Ultimate. Most likely. I might be going a bit later tomorrow as well, because I don't have work Wednesday, so screw it. Nothing stopped me from going later tomorrow. We'll see. Either way, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed some great Final Fantasy XII gameplay, aka Balthier is the best character in the world. I will return tomorrow at my usual time of 11 PM Eastern Time for Monster Hunter, I believe 3 Ultimate. I could do Freedom Unite, technically, but I'm going to probably stick with 3 Ultimate. See you all next time. I wish I could do a wave emote.